It is a thing, guys. Bro, I mine Bitcoin at $600. I know exactly how much electricity it uses. What I'm saying is, all coins use that electricity unless they're proof of stake coins, and there's not a proof of stake coin that is like got as big as a network as Bitcoin does. We're looking to dip down to 43, guys. Sorry, what was that last part that you saying about the proof of stake coins?
This will be the third 4 to 3, so I will be very careful.
Good afternoon. Oh, sorry, Shanae.
I know. How rude. And I'm rude because I just cut somebody else off.
I'm so sorry.
It is a bag over Bitcoin. He's so pissed.
Yeah, bro, he's fucking everyone's sharing this.
I wanted to say thank you to whoever told my YouTube had credit card stuff. You guys were right. I went and handled that problem. Fortunately, with the nice viewers on my channel that saw that, never took advantage of it, so I appreciate that. Thank you guys very much. And I finally do have my charts up live again.
Nice, yeah. Chad, were you able to re-upload that video? Like, were you able to edit it and re-upload it?
Yeah, I'm not even going to post that video. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to start streaming live, and then, like, you guys can take it for what it's worth, and we'll go from there. You know, we're looking at, like, a little dip, so this is, like, a perfect time to get out of a bag. If we were in one, we had a little dry powder. This is what it's looking like, so that's what I'm going to try to do on my chart. I'm going to educate people on how to, like, get ourselves out of a pinch and have it handled.
All right.
What comes around?
Thank you.
And what comes around goes around, man. The community had your back, dude. I was there for lunch today when they told you, man. That's awesome of everybody that done that.
So if you guys want to see my charts, it's at Chad's. Charts is at 7pinesTrading. It's easy to go look at there, and then the more subscribers I get, the better. So let's go learn some stuff on this thing.
Dude, you already have 612 subscribers.
I know, I couldn't believe it. That was in 7 minutes of like last night. It was nuts. Like, this is a great community. I love this. I got nothing but kind words from most people on the chat. So I thank you for the love. You guys are great. It's a great community. I really do appreciate everybody in this room. Dr. Drew, Tame, Shanae, Pisket, all of them. Sir St. Louis Christophagus, Relic. I mean, there's so many names to mention. Adam. Adam's been so amazing this whole time.
Brandy is up there.
Cajun, Quai. You guys are all awesome.
Can you give us some TA on what we're seeing right now?
Yeah, let's knock this out. So let's go. Give me like 3 minutes. How's Adam? How's he been doing?
I'm feeling better. Same thing, explaining exactly what it is. I got my channel going. I have a Discord that more beginners can join and ask me questions personally versus just kind of send me a message or catch me in the stream or something. And yeah, dude, everything's been going good. Same thing. All the love.
What's that Discord?
On my stream, you can just message me on Discord if you're on there. Just message me. All right, cool.
Well, your stream's full, man. But I'll just catch it on YouTube.
Send me your channel as well, chat, so we can.
Yeah, Adam, I'll hit you up. So I'm gonna do an educational server as well. So I'm just gonna do something that's educational. We'll probably just team up or something, Adam, and we'll just share our servers, and then that gives this community a little bit, because these servers get 2,000 people in them and just get bogged down. We just kind of need to spread it out a little bit, teach you guys what we can teach you guys.
I was thinking we could do you, me, Tame, some of the main people, Rick, a lot of the people that we hear over and over that want to hear some of our opinions, and maybe just get the group of 5 to 10 people together and let everybody just kind of listen for an hour or something a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Can you do a paid subscription? That way we don't get some of those dumb questions that come in.
We could probably just set it up to where we do a private session with some of our like maybe we can just do a status for a membership or something, like VIP people that we find that come and ask nice, positive, good questions. We can keep in a group of some sort.
But we all ask dumb questions when we're learning.
No, there's no question that's dumb, but there's just people that get out in the weeds sometimes. It gets ridiculous.
A dumb question is a question not asked.
That's right.
There's no dumb questions about the ones that get here.
Yeah,
Start with Google. That's all.
I think the neat thing about this community is, Adam's got his experience and his, what he comes from, his background. Team's got a different background. I have a completely different background. We have Rick, who has a completely different. Everybody's got a different background, so we all can kind of teach each other things from this. St. Louis was bringing up some good points with inflation. I've been keeping my gas tanks full in my car, and I went to Costco, made sure I got like 4 gallons of milk, and some things. So I don't want to get nailed with these expensive prices.
You know
Got a
who
super
has
chat?
back? Go ahead.
Not a bootlicker for $2. Can we talk about Barry and the implications?
Barry is a
Thank you
dinkus.
for that.
That's my implication. Barry is a dinkus, like Dinkis, a middle school guy that's like a doofus. That's what he is. And
I don't even know what that is.
he's just a punk. Like what kind of guy wants to short and screw the middle class and the people that I guarantee you, not everybody in our channel's got tons of money. And you know what? None of us are just like multimillionaires. Maybe there's a few, but like that's just BS. I don't care what anybody says. You freaking start pulling that and trying to short people that are that really just got lucky because they believed in something. I think that's just ridiculous.
Yeah, they're trying to crush the faith in Doge and like crush the spirit of the people, but we're not gonna let that happen.
No, this coin is definitely not going to get smashed.
I imagine, Chad, that you've seen the Elon tweet and everything, right?
No, I haven't. I've been work all. I solved that YouTube problem and then went to work, and then I just finally got off so I could come in and give you guys a little TA and figure out some stuff.
Yeah, I got price alerts going on all over the place.
Yeah, without reading Elon's tweet, don't try scalping, Chad.
What was the tweet?
Not accepting Bitcoin.
What? What was it?
He's not accepting Bitcoin anymore.
But he's gonna accept Doge.
Well,
He hasn't said that quite yet, but he said he was looking for something that was less than 1% energy use.
Hey guys, go
His Doge.
go look at the charts real quick. But I believe the tank happened prior to Elon posting, literally maybe a few minutes.
Well, that's the thing.
Got a super chat.
it started
Robert
about the
Mojo.
same time. Super Jet does not trump the TA, sir. Go ahead.
You're okay though. Go ahead. I'm just still reading the charts here.
My bad. I didn't even catch the TA.
You're fine.
coming.
There's no TA yet.
That was so not a TA. That's why I was laughing.
Shanae, you something else, Shanae. But Robert Mojo for $1.99. You only lose money when you sell. Just saying.
That is
If
true.
Biscuit was here, he would tell you different.
I'm buying me some Doge on sale at $43.23. That's what I'm gonna do.
Here already did.
I mean, I sold out at 47 cents a little bit ago, so I'm just gonna buy back in here, and this looks like a good, at least it looks like a good mellow, staying right, stable enough to get on Robinhood at a discount.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna
Chad?
report 210.
Yes, ma'am.
Chad, how many times
How many times what now?
did we try to punch 43?
A lot, and we've actually 42.86 is my that's my last line of defense.
Yeah.
And then it's 37 from there. So I've got a 5-cent drop from 42, but 42 is going to be a hard wall to punch. There's a lot of whale buying at 42 cents. So I don't know, but there was also a lot of whale buying at 37 cents, but a lot of the whales bought at 42.
43. If you're quick, you can get a quick scalp on 43.
Yeah, I just got a big scalp.
Elon is on live. I posted it on general.
So I got this scalp here. A while ago. Let's see what it was.
Shit, we're about to break 43, guys. Oh my
Dude, I don't know about the charts, but
I bought this morning at 43.75, and I sold just recently at 46.20. that was like, and then I bought again at 44.66 and scalped at 46.07, and then haven't bought yet back. So I started buying on the way down of this dip. So right now my average cost is about 44.1, and I'm gonna buy this like down here at 43 and bring my average down even a little further.
Comes 42.
I'm looking at 40.
It's gonna bounce off.
42,
that 420
like
last.
40. 42 maybe about 40.
420.
37.
43.
We just need to get
37.
Get this over with, boys.
I laugh every time someone says.
I agree.
We just need to bust through the triangle.
Oh
Okay, I bought
gosh,
it
we're not talking
43.
triangle. Oh, this is Bear Mountains looking like on the 2-minute.
Here's
Actually,
the quick scalp.
I call these the bear claws. These things look like, bear claws. They have 15 minutes of bear claw. The 30 minutes got the bear eagle claw. And
Right on the way down, sell on the way up.
yeah, like these are just these nasty claws with these daddy long legs. And the thing about these, though, is these upside down cups, a lot of times these are like the end of a bad trend, and then you just see nothing but good things going on straight up.
Yeah, I don't
Unless
know
it's
about
also
the
panic
cars.
selling.
Okay, so I'm seeing like some heavy sell and light resistance on that, but I also just saw a lot of buys at 429 and 430. So wow, 1.5 million a buy at 4295. So that's a big buy. You know what? I think this is getting pushed down to push back up.
Does anyone look at how much energy Doge does use, and do you think that Elon will actually end up using Doge and not something else?
I don't.
I think if it uses less energy than Bitcoin, then that's probably why he's leaving Bitcoin to go to Dogecoin.
Well, that's a good point. Like, these coins that are going to consume so much energy to mine and then like process and all the processing it takes to like, verify and validate. Like I get the idea behind Bitcoin was smart, and Ethereum is, maybe a little bit step up, but again, Ethereum is way more data that's needing to be processed. So that's why it's expensive. So. I haven't really found the coin yet that I'm like gonna just jump behind and say this is the best coin that was made. This is the smartest, make yet. I'm gonna keep reading, and we'll figure out which one is gonna eventually like win as far as the best coin ever made.
Dogecoin. I thought it was Dogecoin.
Dogecoin's one of the best.
Dogecoin. It's 43 cents right now.
I'm not
42.
buying Shiba Inu to save my life. You guys can all jump the Doge boat and go to the anti-Doge and whatever you want. I'm not doing it.
I told you Dogecoin is going to 37 cents.
It's not going to 37 cents, man. You're praying for that, bro.
Can I add
Doge
something?
doesn't.
I told you guys it's gonna spike off 43. Do a quick little.
Hey, maybe we got Barry. Is that Barry that's saying Dodge is going to 37? Hey, Barry.
It's number 5 on Coin Market Cap. I bought a huge bag at 42.7.
When people say that, like, oh,
Can I add something?
It's number 5 or whatever, I'm just sitting there thinking, well, my shoes are brown. Or my shoes are black. Like, I don't think that matters where Doge is at in the coin market cap, because it's going to eventually be number 1.
Yes, sir.
It does have to matter if the place is in the market cap.
What do you think? 38, 39?
I think it's going to, 42 is going to be lucky to get even that. This 43 is going to probably lock in.
It's going to go to 40, and then it's going to go to 37.
Well, it hasn't even made it to 42
I see
in...
that too. What is the energy?
I agree.
Tell me the last time it was at 42, fellas.
Right after the SNL done.
No,
right.
it never made... that happened for literally, at 42, it happened for 30 seconds.
And prior to that, it was like the 3rd, I believe.
May the 3rd was the last time that it was at 42 cents. Yes.
Yeah,
You're
that's
correct.
Well, May 9th, it was at
A lot of
42 point.
support.
It was 0.42.
Well, yeah, okay. I'm talking 42 and sustained, like not like kissing it for 3 seconds and then getting, I'm talking like a sustained 42 for more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's why the markers are 42 and 39. Like I said, I had a wall at 4210, and then one again at 39 and one at 37. But there's a larger support over there at 42. It could bust down to the 39, but we never know.
Or long daddy long legs that went down to tap it.
Okay, can anybody hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so sorry, I was trying to get in. Has anybody figured out what the percentage of power that Doge mining?
They already said that a little bit earlier.
Google knows.
It's probably not, that much.
Less than 1% of Bitcoin.
Somebody said like 2.3% earlier.
Okay, kilowatt.
I got the stats right here. It's Bitcoin is trade.
0.12. Bitcoin is 707. So I have a theory on why he posted that. First of all, he just wants the attention, in my opinion, to be on Doge, and he already knows that Doge is less than Bitcoin.
And the Ethereum thing was trending, so he wanted, I think, to bite back at the top a little bit too.
That too. Yep.
Yeah, I would agree with that
And
more
he
than
asked if
anything.
we wanted to use Doge to buy Tesla yesterday.
Yeah.
Just the other day.
Well, and you know what? He bought heavily into Bitcoin to be able to accept Bitcoin, but if you're the manufacturer of an energy, program
Or he was
vehicle.
swaying the market so he could get a bigger bag on the dip.
I mean, he made a lot of money on that Bitcoin swing.
$101 million.
Yeah,
If you're listening,
bad
it
day.
looks like you're here for you now.
Ain't a bad day in the
How would
office.
people
Okay.
react if he picked another coin instead of Doge? I mean,
Okay, so guys, I think we kind of hit our bottom here, somewhere about 42.61 for the time being. That bottom was not enough for anybody to probably be lucky enough to buy there unless you're on Binance or have bots that can do it for you. It definitely isn't a Robinhood buy. So if you're on Robinhood, you'd have probably got lucky if you got in at 43 or 42.9, somewhere in there. I think we're going to turn around. It's looking like it's going to be pretty positive, at least for the moment. I mean, let's look at these longer charts, though. It's going to probably bounce across this 43 line for a little while. I think 43.35, anywhere in there, it's going to bounce between there and 43. Maybe go up a little bit higher. Moving out to the longer charts, though, we're not seeing quite the turnaround just yet. We're below all of the moving averages, I think. At least that's what I'm seeing. So we need to get back up above those moving averages. That would be nice.
I believe we're gonna hit 42 cents, then go up to 44.
I have my
drop one more time.
I have my moving averages off. No wonder. Okay, but we still are. We're not too far from the 200 day, but we are off of the 50 and the 100 day, and we're looking at it's definitely looking like it's trying to drive us down here.
Yeah, I canceled my 42 order an hour ago. The way it's moving. So.
I had an order in the for 42.9, and my bag still haven't filled on Robinhood. I've had that order in all day. If I
canceled it an hour ago. I'm gonna wait for 40. I don't.
I also came back to my bag not selling at 46.5, and I know we hit that, and so it must not have went up there on Robinhood or something. But
it triggered up there, Chad, but it didn't stay that long.
Yeah,
so I had something around there that it didn't go through. But
so I'm a little mad that bag didn't sell because that was a big bag. I could have made $900 on that bag. So
I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but I was able to buy in at 850 USD at 42.9 repeated. Heard somebody say that a few days back. I always set mine, but with the repeated numbers.
So
I was put 42, 5.
So if I've got, looks like I have 79 viewers on my page right now currently. So, I don't know how many of you guys are out here on the Discord that are out in Teams YouTube that want to see what we're looking at when we're looking at these charts. But you can always go to Adam or my chart, and you can sit there and stay on Tame's chart too. But I'm looking at, let's figure out how we get out of a bag if, let's say, we were holding a bag at like 46 cents. You know, because that could be a realistic bag that people were holding from this morning. And I'm thinking that we've got a scalping zone of, and I know you guys are warning me not to scalp because of this volatility, but I don't know. Let's see if we can do it. I'm seeing a scalping zone of like 47, and let's get realistic. Yeah, 47.1 and go down to 43.2. That's going to be my scalping zone.
I average my bag down to 45.5 so far.
So,
hey guys,
go ahead.
I have a theory.
Yeah.
So I believe that once Elon and Tesla decided that they are not going to accept Bitcoin due to the environmental cost, that's when they decided to sell 10%, you know, like a couple weeks ago. And then I believe they're going to buy back that 10% in either Doge or XRP.
Yeah, I would see them actually splitting it up, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel some good type of signals.
You know, guys. So that's my scalping zone: 47.17 to 43 flat. That's going to be my scalp. Actually, I'm going to move that up. 43 is maybe not going to be realistic for a little bit. Let's go ahead and say 43.2. 432. We'll just keep that as our scalping zone. All right, guys, that's our scalping zone.
That's an angular resistance right there, Chad, at 43.3.
Yep.
We wicked above it, but that's what's stopping us right now.
Why don't you guys sell and just wait till a new floor at 37 or under 30 cents?
Because I don't think it's going there. You know, that's why.
Because some of us are holding a bags at 55. I got 250,000 plus Doge.
Oh, wow. Okay, so the 55 guy, let's figure your problem. Let's math problem yours out. How would you like to average that down so that you're not feeling like you're holding that thing way up there?
Damn, bro wants it to go down to the 30s.
Yeah,
it's a lot of money. That's what I'm saying.
Let's do this, though.
It's a lot of money to average down.
No, it's not. That's an easy average down. Let's do the math, and we'll do it. Be quick.
No, Chad, what I mean is 250,000 is about $150,000. Am I wrong?
Yeah, but let's look at it like this: 250,000. How are we going to turn that into 270,000? And at 44 cents. That's what we want to do. We want to have it 270,000 at 44 cents.
I would not throw thousands and thousands of dollars to average down. I would just wait for it to come to me.
Well,
exactly, or just sell and don't even put no money anymore.
No, what I'm saying is you would have to put
That's horrible advice.
What I'm saying is you would have to put at least $75,000.
No, you don't. You don't have to put anything down. I'll show you how this is done in 5 seconds. Okay, let me do some math, and I'll show you guys how we can get his bags to 270,000 coins, 20,000 more coins at a 45-cent average. We're going to drop his average 10 cents, and we're going to do that, and we're going to get him 20,000 more coins in the meantime.
I'm ready.
All right, give me like a few minutes, and we're going to run this math here.
It's gonna take $75,000.
It's too risky.
Chad,
I'm gonna watch y'all. It's too risky for me.
are you watching the chart?
Janae, what about a 48 bag? 0.48
Chill. That Chad speak. That angular resistance.
Chad needs 10 minutes to get his numbers together. In the meantime, Janae, how would you recommend me get a 4.8 average down?
Hold on, after I was talking, I'll tell you. That's
But you gotta be dropping $5 every time it's going down, bro.
and it's up to how much you put. How much? Okay, how many coins do you have, or tokens, whatever?
Here we go, 42.2.
Yeah, like 42s are good for you to buy. At least 50% of whatever you have, buy it at 40. So if you have $1,000 worth, buy $500 worth at 40, at least, to bring your average way down. Because to bring it half, a whole lot, that's 100% of what you have now. and I don't know what
Okay,
that amount is.
YouTube. So
To me,
That's
this
what I
we
think
looks
really
like
couldn't
we're
figure
on-
this
we're
out
starting
pretty
the
easy.
second leg down
Um,
of this move. Just my opinion.
You're looking at, okay, so now we're pushing through 42.20. That's gonna be
agree, I'm right there with
crazy.
Yeah,
It's that 4210 I'm talking about.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm
what have we
waiting for
been at
40.
today?
It's
What have we been at
42
today?
maybe, but
Let's see.
40 is well.
Okay,
It's
so
really
today.
eyeball.
41, 41, 41.
I will say
You're never
something.
gonna get it. You're never gonna get it.
Listen,
Well, look, listen. I'm not. It's not about hope. I'm looking at the 4 hours to 40. It's
Okay,
not about
if-
what I'm hoping.
there you go.
It's about what the chart is saying.
You're trying to make 1% of your coins right now. You buy right here, it's going to bounce off 42 because of the buy wall. And then you sell at 43.5 and buy if it goes lower.
right now, it's at
It passed 42 like it wasn't there.
So you guys see me?
41. Yeah, it's going up 0.4 up.
Robinhood is down.
1, 2, 3. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Robinhood is down.
Of course they are.
Tweet or something? What's going on? Or is
You want to
it just
refresh
natural?
your screen
Yeah,
on
you're good.
Robinhood. Mine's still up.
Guys, we can't forget about that gap fill. We're all hoping that we can keep moving without filling it, but maybe we can't. Let's just fill it and then get going.
Alright,
You
so.
guys can. I'm telling you, it's gonna go all the way to 37. Why don't
Man.
you just listen?
You're not going to get 37, bro. You're not, bro. Relax. Oh my god, just shut up, dude.
Yeah, bro, stop talking, man. You're hurting my ears.
Be nice.
A lot of
Yeah, be
people,
nice, because if he does get that 37, you're gonna feel like
a
ass.
lot of people have spoke.
37 is possible, guys. So, like, it is plausible. It's not likely, but plausible.
Can I say something?
Stop.
So it
Everybody
doesn't matter
stop.
if he wants it. If that's his opinion, it's his opinion. And y'all just over there bickering like some little girls, man. Stop it.
Can I say something?
Okay,
Why are you knocking
this is
on
dramatic. I'm gonna mute these guys for a second here, YouTube, because this is crazy. So let's just shut these guys up. Hang on.
I have a
If
TA.
it's a TA,
Yes.
that's fine. But I just heard Adam in the background as well.
All right.
Stop. I also heard Adam on the, trying to. 37.
Okay, let's.
I said stop.
Hey, we're gonna have to mute you guys if you guys get stop and quit interrupting.
So let's do a TA, okay? That will stop all the emotions.
All right,
all
so
the-
here we go, YouTube. If you guys are listening, like, here's the deal on this guy: 4,000. 40 cents right here. It's got some huge dropping. Like, this is a whale dumping right here. This is a lot of dumpage. I mean, this is crazy.
These numbers.
But
no.
here's the
Do
thing.
you have a TA?
This is
Do you
panic
yourself
dumping.
have a TA?
Me
And
personally,
when panic dumping happens, that's the sucky part about this. I just wish I had some paper right now, because this would be a great buy.
Down to maybe touch 39.
This would be a great buy if you had the money. Let's see what we got going on in Binance here.
4 area, 4-6 area.
Let's see.
Thank you.
Binance.
Anybody else have a TA?
Yes, I agree with that one pretty much.
Okay, let's do TAs only.
Oh man, I'm gonna buy some Doge here, buddy, on Binance.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Look, I just want to say, I know a lot of you are holding or following.
Look, do you have a TA right now?
Only
Do you have a TA right now?
Okay, you guys are like cracking up. Okay, I'm fucking mute you. I'm gonna mute you guys' whole channel. This is getting annoying.
Don't be in another channel like you were talking about. Why are people interrupting me?
Because you're not doing a TA.
There. Good lord, YouTube. Okay, so we're gonna talk us through this. So 40 cents is where we're at, right? And we're lucky to even be down here this long. I don't project this to be lasting for very long, but if it does, it can realistically push down to 37 cents. There is a gap there that does need to be filled. I didn't see it getting filled because there's huge incentives to not let it go down below this. But then again, those incentives could have went out the window when people don't care. So let's kind of take a look at what we got going on. We're on the 1 second chart. I kind of watch that when I want to see price action. So let's keep talking about like what the actual realistic stuff is. And I'm going to start looking at my chat in the YouTube. I haven't been even looking at that, so I can pay attention to you guys and not what's going on in that annoying, Discord at that point. All right, so we got some normal chat. Let's look here. Okay, okay, nice. 35 pounds. I don't even know what that means, but all right, let's see here. I bought at 42 and I'm panicking. LOL, flash sale. Okay, well, don't panic at 42. I mean, if it drops to 37, it could. I mean, it's possible. So I'm just saying, if you guys, have some dry powder on deck and you can afford, some more coins at 37, like that's really the cat's meow right there. So I'm thinking. Let's see here. Let's look at the stats here. Find out for you. Is it going to go all the way to 37? Plausible. 38, 39. I don't see any buy power. Just too many people panicking. This is what happens when everybody panics and, dumps their stuff because they're like, oh, well, that's the heights it's going to be. I'm panicking out. I'm scared. But in reality, it's not going to be. It's not going to be, there for very long. So if you do have some extra cash and you do like Doge and you do want to support it, 38, 37. I mean, these are all great, fantastic buys on this coin. So this is a massive, massive whale dumping. Let's see here. How am I going to handle this the best way possible? Let's move some money over here and let's buy some Doge at this price. Oh man, hang on to your Doge. I'm getting texts now from my friends that have this. Now they're panicking. Hang on. If anybody's doing this, this would be like a Coinbase or like some other, the CoinDesk ploy of shorting this coin to drop it down so that they can start offering it on their exchange. Imagine if Coinbase wants to offer this coin, they've got to buy up some surplus. Well, they don't want to be buying up surplus at 55 cents. They want to push this down, or other people are going to want to push this coin down as low as possible to get their buy-in, so that they can offer it on their exchange. The Dogecoin is definitely not everything that people think it is, as far as it's just a dumb meme coin. It's actually a coin that's got some actual feasible reasons behind actually getting behind it. One is that it's easy to use and spend. You can just take it, offload it to your wallet, buy stuff with it. People are doing it all over Asia. I know it's heavily used in Japan for purchasing everyday things like Coke and burrs or whatever people want to buy. But yeah, see, look, it went down to 38, and now it's already popping back up to 39, and it wasn't at 38 even long enough to do anything with it. So I think that this is just a temporary spoof. I'm trying to buy it, and I keep getting denied because I try to put in a price, and it keeps going up. So I don't know. I think that I would just say that if you got some dry powder, this is the perfect time to try to buy it. 39.80. Let's see if I can buy it at 39.80. Let's try that. Man, I'm getting a lot of Doge here at 39.80. 10,900 Doge, and I was only able to buy 8,000 Doge earlier today at that price. There goes my orders is filled at that price, and I'm gonna say that's a good price, 39.80. I'm happy there. I got 10,000 coins for $4,000, so not bad. So right on. Let's keep going on some TA and let you guys know where this coin's really going. On the hour chart, it's looking pretty grim. It's looking like it's got some heavy push down. It doesn't look like it's turning around anytime soon. The 3-hour chart, same kind of scenario, looking like pretty heavy push down. But keep in mind, when you have this heavy push down, it only lasts so long, and usually what you end up with is a double bottom, and then that's when it starts to rocket back up. And we've known with Dogecoin in the past that it is a coin that will recover very fast, and so you can have it, lodge down, anywhere from 7 to 10, 15 cents, and then launch right back up 15, 20, 25 cents pretty fast. So, I mean, we've all watched it spike up 20 cents in a run. But man, it's got some heavy push at 38 cents pushing down. So, I mean, the 37.9 is the floor. Or, well, let me rerun that. 37, let me look at the fibs. Hold on. do the 4-hour chart to find the fibs. So we can go here. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's go there and there. Okay, so I don't know if you guys, everybody likes to know fib retracements, so let's just kind of run the fibs here, come out here like this. Hang on 1 second, guys. Hey, Aaron, what's up? No, it's fine. Let me give you a call back. Yeah, crypto's all going to go down. It's like the market's having a tough day. But I wouldn't panic. I mean, it's pretty low, but it's definitely crashing down pretty good. But I mean, it's going to come back up. I mean, crypto's not going to be like down for very long. It's lucky that it's gotten down past this level. I'm surprised it's even down here. So, but I mean, this is a bunch of people like on CoinDesk or like rotten people shorting this thing. So anyways, let me call you back. I got to call you back. Bye. Alright guys, so there's people panicking, like literally, like don't panic though. Don't like panic over your freaking coins and shit. Yeah. Okay, well, calm down. Let me play, okay, well, what now? Okay, well, it's okay. Why did you wait till the last second to do that? Well, then go buy it. You have enough in your account, and I'll help you cover it. Okay. I'll get that handled. Let me figure it out. Okay, YouTube. Sorry about that. Well, you got people panicking all over the place. You know what? But I wouldn't worry about it too much, honestly. Let's put some fibs here. Let's see where we're at. Okay, so we're down pushing across this last fib retracement, which right here, and I would suggest we're probably going to bounce off of this. So this one right here is 37.37, and like if we're gonna stay below 37.37, that's gonna be on a very short-term basis. Even on the 1 hour chart, we haven't even touched it yet. So let's look at the 5 minute is pushed through it. But let's do the 1 second, it's pushed through it. It's trying to push back up. It's got a lot of, this is a lot of shorting. Like, so imagine like all these guys, 2-3 weeks ago didn't think this coin was going to take off like it did. They all shorted it, and now they're, they put millions of dollars into shorting this coin, and now they're calling up their friends that have a lot of coins saying, hey, sell your coin and you can just buy it back on sale. And they're right. We all could have dumped this about 10 minutes ago. And we could have, maybe an hour ago, we all could have dumped this stuff at 46 cents. And I did, but the problem is my bags didn't sell at that price. And I think it was Robinhood did it on purpose, knowing that this was going to happen. So, my bags left, I think I'm 41 cents or something like that, somewhere in there. By the time I cost this out. But by the time I buy some more coin at this lower price, I'm going to have a pretty cheap bag here. So anyways, I'll keep assessing. We're going to check back in with the Discord and see what everybody's panicking about over there. Let's listen to what they have to say.
Which direction it's going?
Yeah.
All right.
So
solid data is actually what everyone is looking for too.
So if you're thinking about this for 2 minutes, we were down below 37 cents, 37.37. So, and now we've got the pushback above that line, and that was 2 minutes. So when you're looking at a 2 minute time that pushed down below a certain point, I don't really consider that really rocking that solid support that we had. That solid support that we had at 37 cents. And then let's see how long this pushes out. Let's see what this says here. Okay, so 5 minutes. We didn't even push down below it on the 5 minute. So, and then here we've got like 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 minutes that we've pushed down below what I would have considered our real strong support back here at 43. You know, and what I was calling really good support at 42 cents and 40 cents, those have 10, 20 minutes were down below that. You know, not very long at all. So, you know, I'm sitting there thinking that you're gonna. Yeah, I'm here. I'm just listening. This is just chaotic. I can't even talk. You guys are just crazy. Yep. So we aren't even through on the 1 hour. The candle did light up on the 1 hour in below my heavy support at 42, but yeah. What was that? Well, I was trying to buy there, but it wouldn't let me.
We're just trying to bring different opinions. Like I didn't hear any fight. So
What's the top support?
Flex was right. We're really going to 35,000 Bitcoin.
Well, I don't know if he's right, guys. I mean, like Robinhood pushed down to 35, but I couldn't even buy down there. I can't even buy at 41 now. You know, it's like, I mean, come on. Like,
Robinhood is garbage.
Name one person that bought at 37 on Robinhood. I'd love to hear your story.
I got 38. I got 38.3 on.
I tried to buy at 38 and it just pushed right past to it.
I got 37. Why would you got 39? Looks like are we going back down though?
See, I couldn't even get this stuff on sale because I was too busy talking and reading these charts. So I'm gonna mute these for free. I'm muting you guys. You guys are all crazy. Anyways, this is just nuts. I hope people watching my YouTube channel aren't like sitting there listening to these guys just going nuts. This is crazy. You know, like that Discord is just like out of control. Like, you know, like people panic when they lose like $6,000 in 5 minutes, but you really only lost $6,000 for 5 minutes because it's bounced right back up to 40 cents now, and so it's not even that much. I mean, it's you know, half of what we thought it could be. But yeah, I think that 40s we're going to find some strong, you know, I mean, we're seeing a lot of sell pressure here, but there's going to be a lot of buying. Everybody's wanting to buy this coin on sale now. You know, I mean, look at these buy orders, 145,000, 138. You know, and then compare that to the sells at 20. These are, and I mark my sells at 10,000 or greater because I don't even want to see the stuff that's lower than that because it doesn't matter. Yeah, we're gonna push down here around 39 cents, like I thought, maybe for, you know, for a little bit, but not very long. I can almost see this bouncing back and pushing back up, and then we're gonna probably find this new support at 42 cents again, and or we may push back up here up above the 47 cent mark. I could see this spiking and going to 47, and then 47 becoming our new support because we allowed it to push down there for this period of time. But everybody got their 37 cents that they were wanting to get. So I'll unmute the Discord and see what they have to say.
Why things are going the way they are, or is it just TA only?
I think when there's crazy like that.
Right, I agree.
I think if you want to share some thoughts, just keep it short to this in a minute, or pick another time with the prices up, down, and everyone is chill because you know how the emotions go right now.
You guys have to remember on this kind of stuff. If we can't help you guys, I mean, the idea behind TA is to help you guys know where it's going to, when it's going to stop, and then when it's going to bounce back, how high it's going to bounce back up to. But if we can't get a word in edgewise, there's people going to miss this. They're going to miss a great opportunity of buying. I couldn't even get a buy-in because I was doing TA and trying to figure out where it was going. I didn't even have time to punch my buy orders in. But I bought in at 39 cents. I was happy with that. Like, that's a great buy for me.
Sorry, I wasn't finished, but I was just going to say that there are other things going on in the market that would kind of bring more information into the zone. So you could kind of see why things are acting the way they are and still do the TA, but
but actually have that kind of back information. Okay, this is why I should be doing this right now, and that's doing that right now. And kind of bringing more information in other than just constantly doing price action. That's my only suggestion. I'm not saying you should do that. It's just it would be good, and I think it would be healthy financially to understand and kind of think outside the box. That's all.
Well, hey, YouTube, I'm gonna not talk for a second. You guys can watch my screen. I'm gonna put it on a faster time frame, and then I'm gonna put that on a faster time frame for you guys, and then you guys can check it out. I'll be right back. I've got to run down and take care of something real quick.
No, but you all have those tools within you. You're learning how to recharge. You're doing all this. Like, I would only suggest kind of like broadening that. Like, let's look at different articles about this because that may be affecting. So
A lot of us have been on all day talking about that. It's a conversation.
Right. I just walked in here. I'm sorry.
You're right, but it was a critical moment where people need to know where the bottom is, because it's very important for a lot of us here, because it's the best time to buy. So we don't want to miss the numbers by hearing anything else at that moment, though.
I get that. Well, you can't blame somebody else for you missing your you can't do that. Come on, it was not my fault. But it was missing Oregon place. So what? So I'm sorry. This will be my last thing. So what AZ kind of is getting at is like, don't give a man a fish. Teach him how to fish. Learn the fundamentals. Learn how to recharge, and then you don't need to listen to whoever's calling out. Wherever you're watching, like, learn that stuff, and you'll be so more independent and be able to kind of branch out. And that's all.
Yeah, you guys have a at the moment.
Guys, please give me this perspective. So the issue with these events, everyone is high in emotions and everyone wants their 5 seconds of fame of hearing something at this crucial moment because everyone is listening. So it's very hard with a Discord of 200 people with an open mic to talk at the same time. So I'm gonna give you an advice. If you don't like somebody, go to his name, right-click him, and mute him. As simple as that. Let him be. If he's expressing an opinion, you don't like it, just mute him. If you don't like what's going on this channel, if you don't like what's going on this channel, go drop down another channel, group your friends that matching with your opinion, listen to them all day long. But just like peace, like just basic manners and basic respect. When somebody has the mic and talking, do not jump in until he's finished.
I got well said this one. Turbo Tank, Oregon Blaze. Thank you.
I talked about before about this Eid coming in, and I talked about the mentality. Like, think about it just like Christmas. Everyone wants to buy gifts, and today is the last day of Ramadan, so you need to think about how many Muslims into crypto, and how many of them cashed out some to buy some gifts.
Today, this had some cow harmony. If there's too many sheep in the kitchen, people need to learn to shut up and learn. Can I say super chat guy?
Yeah, I'm next.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, real quick. I'm just gonna take a sip. Even if despite stuff going on, you cannot blame anybody else for you missing out. That's all.
And I say something to that. When someone that it's got way more knowledge on what's being talked about, in that moment, that is where silence is like key for people trying to learn for themselves. So I get what you're saying, but at the same time, there's always a moment in time where we need to just keep our mouth shut and listen to the person that's really giving us the best advice so we can better our craft.
I get that. But when somebody's out here saying, "Oh, I missed it because of you," calm down.
I don't really want to go back and forth about it. I'm just saying I don't. I mean, let's just focus on this.
Blame anybody else. I agree. I totally agree. You shouldn't blame anyone else for a trade that you missed, that you made or missed. But it is kind of distracting when things get loud.
It is. That's
there are thousands of people on YouTube watching this VA, not to hear someone grandstand about information that might be had without actually offering said information.
Hey guys, I'm looking at the YouTube chat right now, and everyone is just saying, like, let's move on to look at the VA. So if anyone that is more curious, break it down for a sec so we can get some of these guys.
Hi, this is IMD Things going on the quick 2-second message. And as you guys can see, all of the crypto is down about 15 to 20%. So all of it is.
I just want to say something about real quick. Biscuit said people are cashing out. Like, you know, they want to diversify their portfolio. Someone was saying that the other day. You know, they want to diversify their portfolio and get into other things. Doesn't mean it's going to die forever. What they see is a positive action.
So just to give you guys an update, this won't be a crypto minute because there's a lot, everything is red right now, but the entire market cap for crypto is sitting at 2,116,000,000,000. So it's already down, what, like, it's down like 40 billion since early today. So
Wait, you have music in the background and your mic quality is maybe back to what's going on?
I'm sorry.
You know, one thing
That's not that bad, dude.
I think someone has an open mic.
No, it's Sway. I'm pretty sure he has music in the background.
Sway's over at Chuck E. Cheese right now. I'm hearing a bunch of air. I was sitting here.
My bad, guys.
Rock. But it was saying that he wanted one multiple times.
I didn't see that. Do you have a post or anything?
I see him posting something. He said I predicted 375. If you bought and take your lump $15, I'm gonna give props to him for like 4 or 5 days ago when he gave us like the info about the possible drop at this rate. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, look at general chat. Look at general chat. See what you guys think.
Guys, you all yelled at Lex, but he called this shit too, man. He was on the ball, and I don't know who got him out of the chat. But
I listened to him, and I got my bag filled, and I'm looking for the
there you go. I'm still in contact with him. I'm literally still in contact with him. I was getting valid information from him, and you know what? The amount of people that disrespect the group is way greater than what he's ever said on the group. I just, you know, if you ever go back on the conversation, you'll see this guy's mostly calm until we attack, and that was the problem. Soren here.
I ain't
buying that. Soren. Man, don't say. I'm sorry. Don't say that. Oh, no one emotions steer you away. But yo, guys, just remember, this is Dogecoin. We're going to the moon. Come on, let's get this morale back up in the room.
Oh yeah.
Hey, let's go. Everybody shake it off on 3. Shake it off on 3 and let's be quiet. 1, 2, 3, shake it off. Shake it off. Hey, I got a question.
Okay, so we're back. Now let's see how we're doing here.
We are back to 40.5 on Binance. Looks like we are climbing a little bit.
Okay, so here we go.
RSI on the 5
Oh, look at this.
49.50. That's about all I can tell you.
A little healthy bounce back.
Is it safe to buy back in now? Anybody give me that? Man, if I were you, I would buy right now. Yeah, I've been buying all the way on the dip down. I was at 43. I went down to 9 and
make sure after you buy, you take the guy who gave you the advice, you write his name in the notes.
As far as tips go, with Dogecoin going up, are there any like other tips going on in the future as well as we progress?
So all of that dipping, YouTube and Discord.
I didn't hear you. One second. Can I just say that Ada was
Turn
here
him
last
down.
night.
I love Pisket, but man, sometimes the negativity I just can't do, guys. I love it, but sometimes it just gets annoying. All right, I like this chat is civil. Yeah, exactly. Our chat's civil. So, Chad, what is Dogecoin doing? Dogecoin is had a literal like few minute like pump down, and so when everybody panics like that, like I don't know why, unless they're like afraid they're going to lose thousands of dollars, but this coin always rebounds. It always makes itself back up. I mean, it's not like this is like one of those coins that goes up and then comes down and stays down and then never goes back up. It like goes up, goes down, comes back, goes down. I mean, it's back and forth. I see a little bit of sell right here at 401. So, this might be a good time to like do a little scalp, but 0.3. Let's see what we can do here. See if we can get rid of a little bit of some of this push down here. I mean, that's a lot of push down though on one exchange. That was a Kraken. I had quite a bit of push down there at 401. Oh, so I mean, that'd be maybe one whale, pushing that much down, or a bunch of people panicked and they're like, "Oh, hey, we finally made it to 40 cents." But this to me looks like scalp scalp panicking. And let's see how low this thing goes here. So I'm thinking, what are we gonna do here? We can sell at 406 here. Yeah, I don't know. Like, so there's another big 405. I mean, these are just this is robots, man. This is like your bots buying and selling. This is one push down, one whale push down, and then like a bunch of bot trading again because everybody's gonna be panicked to buying back into Doge. This is what happens when you come up with some dumb coin like Shiba Inu, and everybody's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go make $1 million in Shiba Inu. Let's go buy it. How do I buy it?" And they pull all their money out of Doge and then run it all over to Shiba. We'd probably be at 60 cents if people weren't trying to get all greedy. We might be at 80 cents if everybody didn't get greedy and move their money to ETC the other day and then move their money over here and move their money over there. That's what keeps happening. So American Crypto Monster, this guy seems pretty cool. I was buying and I've been for a year, but studied it as much as I could for about a year, but before I jumped in at 0.00254. Good for you, man. Look at this guy, the American Crypto Monster. He killed it. 0.002. My best friend's brother bought in about that price, 0.002 something, and had 10 million coins, and he sold it when it went up to 22,000 bucks or whatever, and he's kicking himself in the face right now because of it. The hiking. How much do the hiking candles cost? They didn't cost anything, so you just buy TradingView, and you can put the hiking Aoshi candles on here, and you can do whatever you want to do with it. So if you do buy a TradingView or whatnot, you can just go in here and you can go to your settings, right here, and then you can change your candles up here. And I think, you can go select the candles over here, and then you can pick what you want: borrows candles, hollow candles, Heikenhachi candles. You're good there. So yeah, we'll be good here for a minute. Okay. Yeah, it looks like the coin's probably going to stabilize around 40 cents for a second, and we'll see what it does. Like, let's keep watching. Let's look at this. So, I mean, it's tough to say like on these longer charts like what we're getting at because we don't have any information. If you're looking at this, you're thinking, "Wow, this is just going to keep pushing down." I mean, this has got a lot of sell pressure and no resistance at all. But you come to these, slower minute candles or these faster candles, and then we're seeing like a lot of buy and low resistance. So I mean, the 5 minutes looking good for the last 20 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've had this thing stop and start to push back up, and that is good news for people that were worried about it tanking down into the drain. You know, so this thing didn't, like, I mean, look at this. I mean, we've got a little bit of dip here for like 2 seconds, but that's just robot resetting dip. But look at all this buying. Now that people are getting more confident in 4096, I mean, just tons and tons of buying. All this green. But then as much as that green comes in, the red will come back because that's, you know, how people have got their bots on this coin now. I didn't see the 37 coming. I saw the possibility. I mean, I was saying that it is possible. The 37 cents, 36 cents was a possibility. But when I talk about possibilities, I mean, I'm talking about like where everybody and their brother can buy it at that price. And that just isn't the case unless you had your bags put in and you like we had your money out and were just waiting and waiting and waiting. You would have to have been waiting on this for a while, and you wouldn't have been able to do any trading or scalping the entire time because all your money would have been locked into that bag. Unless that's the case, then I don't see how you would have got in on that dip that fast. It just happened too quick. I couldn't even buy at that price. But then again, most of my bags are on Robinhood right now. You got 1600 at 48. Bad hombre. That's an easy. Okay, so check this out. If you wanted to like not be holding at 48, right? You got 1600 at 48. So check this out. You can take this and you can wait till this boosts. Okay, so let's say this thing boosts up to, you know, gets back up to 42 cents pretty quick, but then it's going to dive to 40 cents. Okay, let's just pretend that that's going to happen, and that's probably likely. Like this could be like go up to 42 and then go back down to 40. If that happens, you just take a weighted average calculator. You come in here, your 1600. You dump your 1600 at 40 let's say 2 cents. And then you buy your, and then then you just take the money that you just bought that or sold that at, and you go. Oh, oops! Sorry about that, guys. You could take that amount, and let's say you sell it at 42 cents, right? Times your 1600 coins, and you're going to end up having about $282, 24 cents, and then divide that by 0.40 cents, right? And you're going to end up if you sell your 1600 coins at if you sold your 1600 coins at 42 cents, I'm sorry, you're going to have a total of $672. And then you're going to be able to take that 672 and let's say you bought your coins at 40 cents. You're going to have 1680 coins. So and now you're at 1680 coins at a 40 cent bag. So you'll be holding 1680 at 40 cents. So that's how you can drop your bags and get back out of it. You just have to make sure that whatever you drop your bags at, you don't buy for more than what you drop your bags at, or you're going to lose coins. And that's really the idea. So it's pretty easy to get out of that. So we got a long alarm, which means that this is probably going to pump up a little bit. So how long that's going to last, we'll only know for a little bit here. Let's see here. What else we got in this chat that you guys want to know? Elon Musk joke, huh? Disco is crazy. So people like, so is my candles that look like the disco? Yeah, you're probably right. I just like to see them. I like them nice and bright. I think that that it looks nice. Yeah, so Robinhood was suspended for a little bit, and that's probably why I couldn't, get my stuff to go through. But I got a decent deal on Binance, so and I have some of my coins over there. I just started buying on Binance on Friday, but I'm happy with it. Like I really like it. It's accurate. I almost always get whatever price I want, and then whatever price I want to sell for, I get. So it's definitely a different experience from Robinhood. I just know that if I move all my money from Robinhood, it's going to take me away from trading. And the only thing I'm worried about is what if the coin actually takes off on the days that I move my money? And that's kind of been my worry. Unfortunately, because Robinhood, I don't have my coins. I don't have my coins in my bag. I definitely don't want to. You can't transfer your coins. I definitely don't want to take that chance. So I'm thinking I'm just going to move over 10,000 every couple of days, and then as long as I get it into Binance at some point, then I'll feel good. Yeah, guys. So I think the stock market had a rough day. We're gonna have heavy inflation for a little bit, and everything's looking pretty promising on these slower minute charts. So like anytime that your minute chart looks this good, then your 2-minute chart's gonna look kind of like that because you're getting. And then by the time you get to like 15 minutes, look, you finally just get one good green candle. So that's kind of what we're looking at there. One good green candle, and it's looking like we're at 418, 419. So we're getting close to the 42 cents, which was our original, my original floor. And we've been down here now for about 30. We've been down here under my floor for about 30 minutes or so. Or let's go take a look at how long we really were down there. So we've been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So really, we dropped underneath my floor here at 453, and we're almost back to the top of that my floor at 1733. So for 40 minutes, we dropped below what I called a solid support line for a long time. So I don't consider that really. I don't consider that like a solid drop and like we really filled the gap there. We really didn't fill the gap there. We dropped down. That was a massive push and a massive bounce back, but we really didn't fill that gap in there. It wasn't long enough. If we would have dropped down here and then consolidated for the next like several days between 37 and 40, 37 and 42, that would have been a different story. But once we got to just see like when we stop pushing up, where are we going to fall back to? And then that's probably going to become our new support. I'm really, you guys are so nice on YouTube. Like at least thank you for like the good compliments. I'm happy to teach you guys anything. So let's kind of look at like the price action of what's really been happening and why I felt comfortable to buy in at 39 cents, knowing that I'm not going to get much of a time where I'm going to get that price for very long. But look at the scenarios or the conditions I was paying attention to. Right here I'm paying attention to this, this cross that came in on the MACD. I'll go down and point that out to you. But if I go into the middle of this candle, where the MACD crossed, I'm going to say that anywhere in this candle is a good buy. So anywhere from 39.2 to 37.85, that was a great deal. Because to me, this is almost a guaranteed sign that we're going to be in an uptrend for a little while. So I'm going to feel comfortable buying there. I see this green bubble light up here on the market cipher. The VWAP right here, this yellow, this little yellow wave is crossing at a positive, 45-degree angle up through this white zero line, and then keeping the VWAP above this 50. So you see, anytime the VWAP drops down below this zero line, you're seeing this negative trend. And so you want to keep the VWAP up here in this, up in this area. And it's just like the RSI. We always want to see the RSI be above 50%, but below 75%, because that means we have healthy, good, sustainable growth. So yeah, we're back up to 43 cents now, and we pushed up above that 42, that thing. I'm going to jump back on the Discord and give these guys a little bit of TA, and see what they're at. If you guys are watching this and haven't subscribed to my channel, the more subscriptions I get, the better. I want to get to 1,000. They said that's where, like, I don't know what happens, but you some like change and like you get more things, features. So let me go back in here in the Discord and check in with these guys, see what they have to say, see if we can keep them quiet for a minute, enough to like make some sense.
I'm making chicken though. I gotta go. I just thought I'd throw that in there.
Hey, so
I want to say. Tame gave his opinion days ago, and he just came in and he gave his opinion again. So I think we all know what we should do.
What can Tame say?
I told you guys to buy back in 0.375. So this is the day, and I told people to wait till Wednesday. Like
he did.
Sold out Friday. Wait.
You've been saying that all week.
Anything Tuesday, but Wednesday's good.
Tame has been saying that to us all week, guys. I wished I would have actually been patient enough.
sometimes the best thing to do is not to sell, but be ready with some dry powder for those buys if you're not quick with it, you know?
Yeah, I tried to buy at 37.5. I didn't have, my bags didn't load up. Oh, here's a push at 43.1.
Well, good news is I didn't get kidnapped in Mexico, so we're good to keep trading, boys.
Well, look at this. Look at this push at 43.12. So that's a little bit nerve-wracking right there.
Hey guys, who would have thought
What
that?
did you say, Chad?
5 cents profit.
So 43 is the resistance we're bumping our head on, or does anyone think we're gonna hit the next mark?
That would be called support. If it's under us, resistance is only if it's above us.
Super chat. Great bait. You hit the support on that resistance.
Super chat Cody, handy $5. The woman who just spoke has a very educated vision of the current circumstances. I look forward to joining the Discord.
Yeah, that's a little bit nerve-wracking there, YouTube. So, anyways, this big push down right here, that's a lot of push down. That red wall makes me a little nervous that we're not going to stay up here for, you know, we're going to have some bounce and some resistance right here. We're going to see this push down, and let's see what happened on the chart as that sell wall came in. So see that sell wall, that big giant sell wall came in here and pushed down, but look, it didn't like. Did you guys see that big sell at 43.12?
I can't believe I missed that dip on Ethereum. It was at 20,000.
Somebody please tell me.
I was trying to Bluetooth mic and it wasn't going too well.
Yeah, you can't get it, you know. So in TA, guys, did you guys see that big push down right here? So we're gonna have 44 cents. You could have got out and you could have made a pretty good scalp, because this is gonna push down to 42 something.
Honestly, I made a scam limit very. Yo.
Just I have a message from one of your fans.
All right.
Go ahead.
What is it?
كيف الصحة بسكت؟
هلا وسهلا ومرحبا. انت شديني مع تيم، هذا واحد شرير راح يخطفك.
Oh wow.
Hey, Chad.
Yes, sir.
When you have a chance, can we go to another room? I have a question for you.
Yeah, you betcha. What room do you want to go to? Because I've got the YouTube stream up too. You guys can go and ask questions in that if you want.
Whichever one you're at, I'll just jump in. Whichever room you jump in, I'll just jump in. I'll just have a quick question for you.
Yeah, not a problem. Let's go down to
Guys, team is falling.
All right, let's go to public video 1.
I'm not.
Let's go to public video 1. Public video 1. Let's see what this guy has to ask. Then we'll go back to YouTube here.
Tab.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I was looking on your YouTube. I like the whole setup you have. I like the little technical meter on there. So if I get TradingView, all that stuff is on there?
Yeah, you can get all that stuff on if you have normal TradingView. You just have to tweak it a little bit. I have, I have I just played around with my colors, but you can make your TradingView look just like that.
Even with the little buy signal on there and the sell signal on there?
Yeah. Well, so you have to buy that. So when I get this well, no, you mean my alerts and my alarms? Yeah, you betcha. I can get you all that. I can show you how to set all that up.
Okay, sounds good. So when I'm ready, I'm gonna let you know and we'll set that up.
Yeah, we'll help you out, man. No problem.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Hey, no, I appreciate you guys. Everybody's been really cool, and anybody watching on the YouTube's been really cool. I'm just glad that I'd rather them watch my chart on there, and then at least they get to see what's going on versus wondering, watching Tame's chart on YouTube. Because Tame doesn't.
Really kick ass.
Well,
tells you and then he knows on point.
Well, Tame doesn't, get on too and tell you guys, oh hey, look at this, and point his chart out very often. So it's nice to have one of us like Adam or I, who's constantly looking at our charts and pointing out trends and non-trends. But yeah, I mean it's looking pretty good. We definitely bounced up above that, that 42. That's gonna be our new they're gonna keep trying to push us down under that. For a little while, but I could see us getting some support between 40 and 42 cents for a little while. Once we level out and get support there, then we should be, we should level out and start to see a little bit of a rise.
Chad, this is Ed. How do I find your YouTube channel?
It's super easy. It's just the number 7 and then pines like the tree trading. And it's in the Chad's charts. So if you go in Chad's charts, like a bunch of people have posted the links in there to it.
Thank you.
Did you handle that Home Depot problem?
Oh yeah, man. Thank you guys, whoever pointed that out. That was, you know, what's weird is I didn't even like record or try to stream that video at all. That was just me setting up the software. But the software, while I was setting it up, must have actually like recorded. But once I actually got the software to link into YouTube, it like loaded all those test videos up and
Yeah,
just like
'cause
loaded them
I
in, and
looked
I was
at
just
your
like,
video.
what the heck?
I'm listening. I'm like, oh fuck no! I try to jump in. I try to find you, and everybody's just talking so loud. And I don't know if you heard me, but I tried to tell you, man. Like, at least everything's good. Everything came out cool. Nobody fucked with it, right?
No, we had a good community. I really appreciate that. So I'm gonna go back here into Tame's room and tell more people how to get to my channel so that they can see what we're actually talking about. But
Oh yeah, I appreciate the advice. And when I'm ready, I'll let you know, Chad. This is $500,000.
my pleasure. I'm happy to help you guys.
Thanks.
Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna go back into Discord and go up here a little bit. Go back to Crypto 2. Hey, so anybody can hear me?
Yeah.
All right, so this is Chad. So if you guys want to watch my charts for a little bit, learn a few things, I finally got my YouTube fixed and running right. So you guys are more than welcome to come in and pay attention, and we'll teach you a few things here. We're gonna get out of a little bit of a bag and get some more coin here on this dip and rip here, this last little bit of a chaos that we just had.
Thank you so much, Chad.
My pleasure. So I'll be on my YouTube here. We'll see you guys in a bit.
Hey Chad, just make sure that when you finish, you turn off that, YouTube and that broadcasting.
Yeah, that was actually a weird deal. So who knows what happened there? All right, guys, I'll see you up there.
Chad. Thank you.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Thank you, Chad. Thank you.
All right,
Hey, guys, I'll be right back.
I don't know if you can see it. It's a little bit blurry though from when I screenshotted it.
Who's talking? OG?
Cybron.
Oh, that's pretty deep.
Say Bill Clinton?
Yeah, I was watching him when he was doing this. There's a lot of crazy fucking connections here with politicians and shit like that. That's the gematria calculator on the right side.
Who are we looking at? Cybron 187.
Are you streaming at 15 frames or 60 frames? It's kind of blurry.
No, it's a screenshot that I took. That's the way it came out.
Okay. Who has the notepad out with all the phrases?
Cybron.
Mid-screen?
Yeah, because you have the maps open.
So what is this now? Now that we find, is this the same hat?
That's one right here. No, I'm trying. This is all the Doges that we have.
Oh, okay.
History-wise, and I'm trying to look at all the pictures to see what I can find.
Let me know where you want me to blow it up to, because...
Yeah, it looks like it doesn't blow up. It's just that...
Real quick. So, line 831, Marilyn Manson. My name is whatever that P word is. If you Google that, it comes up with some alien shit. stuff.
Not to mention you got Bill and Melinda Gates.
So
All right, guys. Let's see what we can do here.
That P word, it says, who are the whatever aliens? Pleiadian or whatever?
We'll post a screenshot in the chat.
It says Pleiadians are humanoids better looking than us. God, I need to switch my space bar.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. This was the clearest I could get that screenshot to come out.
Okay, so
perfect,
here we
thank
go.
you.
It's up. It's possible.
All right.
That's where we were hanging out at like 48, 49 area. So maybe it could happen.
I saw 51 at about like 130, but that was like the highest I've seen it today.
So,
Right there.
43.
Go ahead, the Graybeard. Do you want to say something?
Hey, yeah, good evening, everybody. I wanted to make a little commentary on
hang on, YouTube. I'm gonna probably
what
get
I
in here
suspect is
and
going
let
on.
people know that I'm gonna, because these guys in
Yes,
Discord have been begging me to like teach them some stuff. So we're gonna keep teaching them, and I'm gonna let them know that I'm teaching them. So I'm gonna jump in this channel in a second and let them know that.
My God, we don't know.
We're not sure because volume's so low.
I mean,
Just listen to Graybeard. Graybeard's got great.
He just passed Doge in percentage.
Hey guys.
Graybeard, go ahead.
All right, we're gonna give the hey chat.
Hey,
sorry,
everybody.
we will try to give Graybeard the floor for like maximum like 3-5 minutes, just to share his opinion on what's going on.
And you can have the floor. I just want to let everybody know, if you guys want to learn the stuff that I'm teaching today, I'm going to be teaching on my YouTube channel for about the next 10 to 25 minutes. So if you guys want to, after listening to these guys, you want to bounce over there and learn some stuff, that's what we're going to be doing. I know if everybody likes to know when my teaching times are, well, this is about it.
What's your channel?
It's posted in Chad's charts. It's 7pinesTrading, and it's just posted in Chad's charts. You can go copy the link and kick in there.
Oh yeah, dude. Good work.
If we have questions, can we just go on chat?
Yeah, just go and chat there, or you know what? I'm gonna probably stream. You know what I'll do is I'll just if you guys that are on this stuff, maybe I'll bounce into public video 1 and let you guys ask your questions in there, and I'll just leave that open for YouTube to hear.
Super chats.
Actually, public video 2. Public video 2.
Super chat, Bruno.
Okay, I'm going to bounce into public video 2. Okay, YouTube, so let's kind of take a look at what we got going on here, and we'll see what we can kind of teach you guys today. So we had kind of a bit of a dip, and everybody panicked. And now we've got people that are holding bags at high amounts, and maybe people that didn't get to buy this dip, and people that are frustrated because they would have loved to get this stuff on sale. So let me do this. Just switch this to this. Okay, so what I'm noticing is, we just had this massive dip. Everybody panicked. A lot of people probably didn't get a buy because they left their bags up high or whatever. But, if you want to get in and do scalping and you don't want to have bags that are at a high level, your bags are high and you want a lower bag level, it's super easy. If you want to dump your bags at whatever price, it doesn't matter what price you dump them at. As long as you buy them back lower than what you dump them at, you aren't losing. You aren't losing anything. You're not changing a thing. So if you have a bag at 55 cents, and you sell all of that bag at 43 cents right now, all you have to do is wait for it to drop to 42 cents and buy that entire bag and then some back. So you could sell your massive bag at, even if you, like there's a guy that had 250,000 coins, okay? If you sell that bag at 0.43 cents right now, like you just said, all right, I'm selling the bag, 43 cents. Okay, you have $107,500 to play with. If you just let this drop to 42 cents, right, just 1 penny, and you buy your entire bag back at that penny, you're going to get your bags back, and you're going to have 255,952 coins. You're going to have almost 6,000 more coins just by letting it drop 1 penny, and now your entire bag is rebought at 42 cents, and now you're holding a 42-cent bag with 6,000 more coins. So that's how you get rid of your bags and you get back in on the price action. And you can take it for what it's worth. That's the easiest way to do it. And then not be holding a bag. Now, where can you guarantee that that's going to happen? That's the trick, and that's where the scary part and the gamble comes in. Because what if you sell and you're not going to have a dip? And so that's why the TA and learning how to read these charts comes in so handy. Like, are we going to come into a dip? Are we going to actually have one, or are we not? Where are we at? Are we safe to buy? That's all a question that you guys are asking, I'm sure. So am I right there?
Yes.
Okay. So if that's the case, then you just kind of gotta have a strategy, and your strategy has to be, well, you don't have to. You could have a strategy, okay, right? I don't want to tell anybody they have to do anything. You could have a strategy, and your strategy could be a short strategy. Your strategy could be a long strategy. It could be whatever you want it to be. We've known for a while that the potential of going to 37 cents has been possible. The reason it's been possible is that's the next retracement level. So we've been seeing this, and it's also a level that has been a gap that hasn't been filled. There's gaps that go all the way down to 0.08 cents that haven't been filled. So, but you gotta think, are we really gonna ever go back there? Probably not. But there's been stranger things that have happened in cryptocurrency. There have been coins that have dipped down into these like sub-astronomical levels. So you can think of it like this: chances are it's not going to happen, but it's possible. Just like when everybody was saying 37 cents, and I was saying, okay, well, if it gets there, how long is it going to be there? Is it going to be there long enough to actually make a buy? And it wasn't. It wasn't there long enough for me to even buy. I was trying, and my platform was Robinhood. Maybe if I was on Binance, I could have gotten lucky, but I didn't have my bag set ready to buy at that price. I didn't think it was going to bust that 42 wall. That 42 wall is pretty strong. I mean, there was billions of Doge that was bought at 42.5 cents on billions of it by whales a week ago. So, I thought, okay, well, if these guys have bought billions, they're not going to let the price get pushed down there. That's where they bought at. So are they going to let the price go back down below what they've paid for it? Unless they want to buy more, on sale, then no. So here's what we're looking at. We've got 43 cents. Looks like we're kind of stabilizing at that number. We haven't really moved. Let's see what we've done in the last, let's go down into the second charts. So if we take the 5-second chart, we have really rotated between, let's say we've got on the high side 43.65, and on the low side we've gone down to about 42.94. In the last, the last time we hit that price, or have been in and out of those price range, was 1747, so 547. So for the last 11 or 10, 9 to 10 minutes, we've traded in this channel right here. And this channel is between 42.9 and 43.65. So that really is only 7/100ths of a penny. And then we're dipping just a little bit below it now on the 5-second chart. So let's see how low this might go. This might be a good time to buy and do a scalp rip. So I've already sold my bags. I sold my bags at 44 cents. I sold them back, a while ago. And so let's see what we can do. I was in at 44.63 and I sold my bags at 44.5. So I took a 1/10 of a penny loss on my bags, but I wanted the cash so that I could buy at one of these dips, and this may be the dip that we're looking for. So let's look at these charts. So that's saying sell. That's showing up on the 1-minute chart. That sell is I set that alarm on Market Cipher. So the dual band strength index, which is really kind of a combination between RSI and the moving averages and the MACD. It's kind of got a little bit of everything in it. It's got the VWAP, it's got volume, it's kind of got like a mix of a plethora of stuff that's calculating these numbers of whether it's high pressure sell or high pressure buy or low pressure resistance and low pressure buy resistance or support. So I'm seeing us maybe be pushed down to, 425-ish, somewhere in there maybe. We'll see, maybe a little bit lower than that. So let's set a bag at that price. And let's see, like, do we think it's going to pop back out of this? Well, let's see, like right now, here's our last little bit, of since the dip. This is, we went bullish, and now we're kind of going, we're starting to look like, are we going to go bearish? So if this low right here is, higher than this one, then yes, we're going to go bearish. But if this guy stays higher than this guy here, then we're gonna just like be on like, well, look out. Let's see what we're gonna do, if it's gonna go bullish or bearish. Like, let's see if we're gonna keep getting these pennant flags, or whatever you want to call these things. And they don't really look like pennants; they look like bear claw pennants. So they're like a little bit dippier than what I'd like to see a pennant look like. But yeah, like on the longer charts here, we're not even we're not even pushed out of the mess here in the 15 minutes. So yeah, we're still coming through on the 30-minute. But at least we're starting to light some green candles on these. So on the 45-minute, it's a strong buy signal, and that means. So I always look at this as like, okay, if it's a strong buy signal on a 30-minute chart, then that's telling me, which it's not. That's telling me that my trades might be about 30 minutes out. Like if it's strong buy, maybe you're going to have a 30-minute to a 1-hour swing that you're going to have to wait to get a good trade in, or a good scalp or whatever. Do you guys have any questions so far, the people that are in this chat, the public video chat? And I got to look at YouTube to see those chats. I haven't even been paying attention. I've been looking at these charts too long. Let me go look there at YouTube.
Yeah, Chad, I'm wanting to know how to set up all this to be able to read it.
Okay, so you want to know how to set this chart up, and you want to be able to read it?
Yeah, that way, like, yes. We can get to the point where we can figure out how to, not predict, but, an educated guess.
Thank you, Jovan. That's nice. Man, there's so many people on YouTube that are so nice, and I will teach you how to read these charts. I have no problem, forwarding my knowledge to you guys. I'll tell you what, I really like it. Ghost and Adam, I want those guys back in here too. Like, they're both intelligent, super smart. I've learned a lot of things from Adam, just listening to what he's had to say. Some things I didn't, think of looking for. I've always been kind of a guy that looks a little bit more for a few different things than some of the guys. The VWAP has always been something very important to me. It seems to be like what I tend to do the best with. It just seems to be the most predictable portion of this kind of stuff that helps to buy. And this is a perfect VWAP opportunity right here, where we have this big giant dip, and then we have this V. See how it created this V? Now what we're looking for is this thing to prove itself. So we had it come up, and now it's dipping a little bit, and once it stops, we'll find that support, and we'll see. Hopefully it'll come back up. And then what that means is, if it comes up and it doesn't have another dip and drop down lower than this low, then we're good. But if it just starts plummeting down to the floor again, then we're going to be, having another one of these. And then we'll have another one of these, and before you know it, we might be down in 25 cents. But I really don't see that happening. I think that we're going to stabilize here between 40 and 42 cents. I have a hard time believing that this support that I've been seeing for weeks or days is going to be like somehow the new non-support. So I'm thinking I've seen pretty good signals on these lower minute candles, the 1 minute candle. So if we really look at this, now we have a new trading window. We can drop down to here. This is at 30, let's see here, 42.37. I'm going to put a buy bag right here and see what we do with this. Let's buy here. 42. Oh man, that's going to be hard to do too, man. 0.429. Let's say we're going to do. Let's see if we can even buy at this price. It's probably going up so fast. Maybe it might not let me. But let's get like 50,000 Dogecoins at this price. See what it does. Okay, cool. It went through. All right, so we have 50,000 at 427. So let's set another buy bag a little bit lower than that or higher or whatnot so we can get back in. But this is a good sign, right? So even if we just pushed up to, let's say, 43.4, if I was to set a sell right now for that 50,000 coins at 43.4, I would almost make a penny. And a penny on 50,000 coins is going to be 500 bucks. So, that's not bad, right? So I mean, 500 bucks in just this quick. I mean, if it happened in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 7 minutes or so. Wouldn't be a bad 7 minutes. And then it would make up, and I'll do that 4, 5, 10 more times in a day, and then I've just made up for everything that we've lost by the coin dipping, to the level it's dipping at. And so that's that's the goal, is to get more coins, right? Would everybody agree?
I agree.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. So I mean, really, let's take that and look at what I'm gonna set this. Actually, you know what? I'm seeing a little bit of. Let's go look at the price action down a little bit lower. So we're already starting to dip again. So here we go. We're dipping down to 4332. Like the price action's dipping fast. So let's buy again a little bit lower to cost average our last buy down. Because I'm seeing that we're going to probably dip, and then we're gonna support this at some point. I don't think we're going to go all the way back down below and re-support. So let's try to do 42.3. Let's see if we can buy some more in there. 0.42. Well, it's not even going to let me do 3. Well, let's try it. Oh, maybe it will. Okay, so we got like another 1,000 coins at that price. Okay, sorry, I didn't like people at work still bugging me. Okay, okay, guys. So yeah, I'm seeing a 42.3. I got like 1,000 coins to go through at that price, and 42.4. I got 1,000 coins to go through at that price, bringing my moving average a little bit lower. And then I'm gonna set my sell bag, at 43. Cents. 43.5 is gonna be exactly a penny. So let's see what happens. I mean, I think this will probably happen pretty quick. And then, we can do it all over again, but that's quick 500 bucks. Actually, now it's going to be a little bit more than that. And let's just make this interesting. Let's do 40,000 coins, 48,000 coins at 426.
Hey, Chad, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
You're using a very fancy graph right there. It's just a lot different. Looks like a lot smooth. It might help a lot trying to figure out where these dips occur. What program are you using there?
I'm using TradingView. So TradingView is a great indicator. And chart service that it's a web application basically. So I like it a lot. What are you currently using?
Binance and .us. I thought about using. I'm trying to figure out how to use TradingView right now, but I can't get those very smooth candles like you're getting right now. I feel like if I figure out how to do that, it'll help a lot with my trading.
Yeah, it does help a little bit. Like, I can tell you this much: The hard thing is if you can look at it like a little bit different, like, okay, what's it going to help you do? Because one of the things that I've noticed, is when I'm analyzing charts, I really, like, if I'm really trying to figure it out, I don't have time to put the orders in. You almost need to set up your charts to buy and sell for you. I don't know how to do that with Robinhood on TradingView. And we can't hook, I don't know if we can hook Binance into it, but I'm sure there's probably a way. But so when I was talking to you guys earlier about the VWAP and like this, it's kind of a way I like to trade. This is what I consider the first V, this massive dip, and then it creates this V. And then some guy last night was going off about these triangles, and he's right. There's a triangle pattern. It's basically these pennant triangles. Like here. And then if these triangles get small, then they usually blow up, right? So in talking and doing that, we're going through this like little race here. We're gonna probably keep pushing up, but the VWAP for me is this. If I see this happen, I know there's a dip coming. When that dip stops, I know that this candle is where I'm buying. And that candle right there is when I made my decision to buy when I was talking to everybody on my YouTube channel. It ended up being like 39 or 38.9, I think, or 39.8. The 30, somewhere in there. But I buy, a good, good nibble right here. This is going to be probably 50% of my bag. I see this happen again, and this then becomes another 40% of my bag, and then this might be 10% of my bag. And then I will wait for it to prove itself on an uptrend, and then if I don't see it dipping back down very hard, I'll eventually set a sell limit somewhere up here, and then make whatever I want to make. So if my strategy is to make 3 cents, then I'll set a sell limit at 3 cents. So I'm dropping my sell limit down on my last little rip. I'm dropping it down to 43. 43 flat, 43.1, I think. So let's do that. And
again, so once it does hit 43, it can test itself. If the test fails,
I'm going to sell half of what I have now. And I'm going to just review this.
When you get a chance, Chad, I got a question.
Yeah, no problem. So this, if I sell half of it right there, at 43.1, my average cost was 42.4. So I just made on half of my bag about 0.8 of a penny for 50,000 coins. So not a bad little 3-minute deal, or whatever it's been since we talked about doing this. Go ahead and shoot with your question.
Thank you. This is Ed. Okay, so I'm using Robinhood, and I have a little confusion here. I'll take my equity and divide it by the number of my coins, and I come up with a number.
Mm-hmm.
And it tells me what I own for what I've got into those each coin. But when I look at the average cost in Robinhood, it's always a couple pennies higher, and I'm afraid I'm going to buy too low to dump my bag, or sell too low to dump my bag so I can start over again, like you were saying, which I love what you said. Thank you for clearing that up. But I'm a little confused. Should I trust the average number, or use that average number, or use my calculation dividing the equity by the numbers?
Okay, so here's what I do. If I have time to punch it out, I will do this. I will back up, and let's say I'll go on the 5-minute chart. Usually 5 minutes is a pretty good predictor of what's going to kind of happen. But the best predictor of what's going to happen quickly is the price action at 2 and 1 minute. Okay, so if you want to do this quickly, or if you're this confident that it's going to keep going down and we're in a bearish cycle and we're not going to have to worry about some rocket to the moon, which kind of happens. After these big kind of movements, you do get some, lull where it gives you a little bit of time to kind of figure yourself out. In that lull period, we just kind of figured this out. We kind of figured that the price actions between 43.65 and 0.4198. That's really the price action. And if we want to get the exact accurate price action, let's really zoom in here and we'll show you where it is. Okay.
Hey, Chad, you said your doing 50,000 at a time?
Well, I did 50, then I did a couple of just test ones at 1,000 of coins, and then I did a 48,000 coin buy. So I had 104,000 coins, I think, or whatever, when I did my last little dip rip. But let's see here. Let me go back in here and look if that even sold. Nope, it didn't. It didn't sell at 43 yet. It's still playing around at 42.7. So it got up there. It's touched it, but now it's kind of getting back down. So right now, the price action is really between 43.4 and 41.97. So what I would do is I would set my sell. Well, actually, you can set your sell at whatever you want to, because as long as you get if you're wanting to average your bags out, you want to do it pretty quick, but you want to do it, in a way that you can make it happen. So, like, there's a good chance that, you're going to see, something happen between 43 and 42 cents, like 43.5 and 41.97. So if we're...
So you can take out 50,000 from, like, a bag that's at, like, 50 cents, and you can start working it from there?
You could. So if you want, so imagine this. So if you leave half your bag up at 55 cents, and you want to average your bags down, well, you could now here's the question I have. Why would you do that unless you're worried about just the price action skyrocketing and you're going to sell your bags and then you're going to get screwed? But let's just put it to you we'll give you a couple different scenarios. Let's say you sell your bag and you go, I want out of my 55-cent bag. You sell your bag at 43 cents. You wait for that dip and you buy your bags back in at 42 cents. Okay? So let's say you had 100,000 coins at 55 cents. And it doesn't matter because that 100,000 coins is now worth 42 cents because that's what it's worth right now. Okay? So your 100,000 coins, no matter how you want to spin it, is worth, your $5,500 is now worth $4,200 no matter what. Okay, so that's just the case in being, like, there's no change around that. It's just, it is what it is, right? So there's nothing gonna change that. Your idea by holding your bags at these higher price limits is, well, I can't scalp then because my bag is so high and I don't want to, I don't want to lose money. I don't want to lose coins. So you got to kind of think of this in a sense that, like, it doesn't really matter what your bag's worth at 55 cents because it will probably go back up there. But you could put this all away and you could say, I don't even care. I'm just going to wait till it goes back to 55 cents and then I'll deal with it. But in the meantime, what you could do is if you're wanting to, like, mess around and have fun and learn how to scalp, you could say, I don't want to leave my bags and just sit here and do nothing for the next 3 weeks. I want to, like, take care of this myself, and I want to go that, what? I had $55,000 to play with. I didn't get out in time. So one of the things you can do is you could, on the way down, you could dump your bags at any point in time. You could say, all right, I'm dumping them at 50 cents. And if you buy them back at 43 cents, you're just going to accumulate that many more coins. And you're going to, you're going to be, even though you're at 43, your cost average is going to go from 55 cents to 43 cents. So what I'm trying to say is if you dumped your bags back at 43 cents and you dumped 100,000 coins at that price, you now have $43,000 to work with, right? So you take 0.43 and then you have $43,000 to work with. And then you divide that by, let's say you buy your coins back in at 0.42 cents, just 1 penny cheaper. You've now bought 102,380 coins, and now your coins are at 42 cents. Your 102,000 coins. So you have 2,380 coins more, and now your bag went from 55 cents to 42 cents.
Shit, that's a hell of a math deal. Hey, so in my case, in my case, using Robinhood, knowing that you can't trust its numbers, they fluctuate so quick and they don't give you what you thought you were going to get, should I maybe use a spread of 3 cents to be on the safe side?
Oh, I use a spread of what I do, Ed, is on Robinhood, and again, just so you know, this is for entertainment only, this is not financial advice. I am going to give myself 3 100ths to 5 100ths of a penny on Robinhood as fudge factor. That's 100ths, 5 100ths of a penny. So if I wanted to sell my Robinhood bags right now, and I wanted to get the bags to fill, and I see that the bags are at 43.14, okay? And remember I placed that sell order at 43 whatever, it just hit. 43.1, okay? That I made a quick $400 on that 50,000 coins. Okay, now it's staying right around there. It may go up a little bit more. I've got my average price on my coins are at 4,288 now, so I just need to go to 4,388 to make a penny. Or if I wanted to, I could just make this 300ths of a penny and sell. But if I'm on Robinhood and I want to guarantee I'm going to sell, Ed, I'm seeing 43. I'll just hit the sell button, and sometimes I'll hit market order, then I hit limit order, limit price. I see the price and it's fluctuating. It says 431,108, and I might hit 0.43, and then it said 1,108. But I know that's like, okay, am I going to hit 43.1? Yeah, chances are I probably will. But let's just put it at 43.2. I might put 4,321, because then the minute that it goes over 4,321, like the more decimals you give it, like I usually give it between 3 and 4, you have a lot better chance of actually hitting your mark. But I'm going to hit continue. I'm just going to sell 2,000 coins at that price, just to see what happens if it hits. Okay, now I put 4,231, and it just popped up 4,3, 4,2,5, 4,2,4,8. Boom, it hit, sold, done. So it was as easy as that, and it hit just right. But you know what? That's what I do to get rid of stuff on Robinhood, is I look at the price action. I see kind of that it's going up. I didn't want to sell all my coins because I still got, a decent price on this current bag. I've got this current bag at 42.88 cents. So I'm going to sit there and go, okay, well, what? I'm going to hang on to this bag for a little bit and see if we're going to push up, a little bit. If we have a little dip, I'll buy some back. And I'll cost average my stuff out. But let me tell you this much. My money that I had to play with on Robinhood and all of these apps today has been deplenishing down to nothing. Like I went from having $80,000 the other day to play with down to 40, like under 40 grand the other day to play with. And I got it back up to 51 yesterday. And now it dropped down to like 30 something today, but that's because I left the bag at like 44 or 45 cents somewhere in there yesterday, and I fell asleep and woke up to it being under that. And I didn't want to play with it because I had to work today, so I didn't have much time to mess around. So I'm gonna mess around tonight. I'm gonna get my bags back up into the $50,000-$60,000 range, and then over the weekend I'll get back up to that 80 grand, and then we'll be in good shape again. But
so you're slowly working your way with getting your money and
your coins back. Yeah, you want your coins up there. Like I want my coins to be over 200. I want to have 200 to 300,000 coins by December.
That is extremely great information, and I am so grateful. And thank you so much, because you probably just helped me learn how to earn this money a lot quicker and more efficiently.
Yeah,
thank you.
My pleasure.
I didn't hear the margin. What was the margin again that you are?
Our trading window, you mean? Like where we're at? We're right now between 43.4 and 41.97. And and if we want to get really accurate, like where the price action really is at, like for like the last 10 minutes or so, we're at between, and this is how slim this is, we're between 4,248 and 4,326. So that tells you 4,248 and 4,326. That's like barely. It's like 0.08 of a penny. But,
so is that because it's the last low in this 10-minute window, and then the last high that you have here?
Exactly.
So you're always going by the 10-minute window, and you're doing it at the top of the 10 minutes?
But what was that again?
So when you're looking at the 10-minute window.
Oh, hey guys, I'm gonna have to put you on hold real quick. I gotta grab this call. It's super important. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hello. Hey, do you want to do work tomorrow, and are you busy?
Anybody here? I just got back.
I'm here.
We're all here.
Chad just got delayed to get the call.
Being in a room with smart people.
Is this your ringing?
That's Chad. I don't know what that is.
That's his price alert. Price action on top.
I missed a lot.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've been here about 4 weeks, and I just learned more than I ever did in those 4 weeks in the last 20 minutes.
I think it would be useful for Chad to teach us how to set those alerts, because when I'm looking at it, I see like the two flashing numbers as well. So I think it'll also be beneficial to see kind of just how he just sets it up as well.
Dang it. I missed like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I feel like I'm lost.
Don't feel bad. I just got in about 20 minutes ago, and I already feel like I have heard a lot.
Yeah. Hey, just record what he says with your cell phone, and then you'll have it for later.
Yeah, you can always watch the vlog after.
Yeah, you can press pause on YouTube, and it'll keep it, until you're ready to make it, like to watch it later.
What is this YouTube channel?
I hate to say this, guys, but 43. Come on, 43.
Yeah, the title of the video is 7 Pines, P-I-N-A-S, and trading. So 7 Pines Trading.
You can find it in Chad's charts.
On
I did
YouTube?
44. In the Discord.
I just posted it in Chad's charts about an hour ago almost.
Awesome. Thank y'all guys. Y'all are the best.
Okay, so one of the things I use that I wanted to tell you guys about, and I told you guys about this several times, but I use it a lot, and I'm going to talk to YouTube about this, is I use what's called a weighted average calculator. The thing I like about, the fact that we get these rooms like this and you guys come in here and I'm able to teach you some stuff is, this is a lot less chaotic than like the main channel. And, actually, I'm not everybody's talking over each other. It's easier to answer questions and give you guys information. So can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, good.
I did have a question.
Yeah, shoot. What's your question?
So when you're trading here, and actually before that, because when we did get an alert too, so we saw that I saw two like flashing numbers. I guess they were like a high and low. So I guess that also helps for like an alert. So you're also getting an alert for that too, right?
Yeah, so I get my alerts on the dual band strength index. I set it on the 15-minute chart, and I'm basically setting it to where these yellow numbers, if you're looking at my chart, these yellow numbers here are anything above 14 is going to light up and send me an alarm that happens on the 15-minute or lower charts. And then this number being -5. So this is actually a very strong candle. This 18 and -5, this 17 and -5, these are strong candles. These are candles that are going to push up. Look at what we pushed up to. I walked away and didn't have my bags sold yet, but now we're up in like where I can make almost a penny. On my little micro scalp, but I might keep these bags in here. I might just say, like, it looks like we're having some strong handle, action, so maybe I'll set my goals a little higher. Well, nope, see now these numbers light up and we get a 2 and a 6 on the next candle. That's telling me to pay attention. And that's saying, okay, pay attention. If you're up, right now I'm up like 300 and something bucks on this other 40,000. So this may be like, okay, look, it's gotten a little bit of sell pressure right here, where like a little more resistance, but not very much buy volume. And the volume really is key in these moments. Like, right, the reason we're not like just blowing back up to the sky is because of volume. This is pretty much just we're trading and we're scalping with the bots. We're not having a ton of volume. We had a ton of push volume with that big sell short. But other than that, this is just bot trading at this point. Like, we're not getting a ton of action with the people.
Well, what does the 2 and the 6 mean?
Just means, okay, so this is just a calculation. This is saying the resistance here is low. Like anywhere from -1 to -5 is really good. And that's just saying that the resistance is low. And then this is saying that the 6 being a low number like that, this is just saying that the buy is not very high either. Now when we're getting 7 and 2, we're saying buy is low and resistance is getting higher. And so when I said this is this right here would cause me to pay attention, this is saying sell, take your profits, do whatever you want to do at this point. But like if we go in here and we take this to heart and we go and we want to make some money here on this 4.43, let's say I'm just going to put it at 4.325 and see if I can sell, something here and see what hits. So we'll kind of see where we ended up, but on those two little scalps that I just did, the 50,000 and then the 48 and the 2,000 scalps, we made 400 on the first one, and on the little 2,000 thing, we made about 64 bucks, and then we're going to see what this one makes us when we get it to pop. And let's see, is it going to pop? Oh yeah, it should. 434. Let's see if we can cancel that. Like,
I don't mean to disrupt you. I'm sorry, sir. I am so sorry. I'm trying to look to see what you're doing. Do I need to go to your YouTube channel?
Yeah, it's in Chad's charts under 7pinesTrading.
Okay, thank you so much. I didn't mean to disrupt you.
No, you're fine. You're fine. It's under Chad's charts, 7pinesTrading.
And I know you said this before, but what was the margin again? You said it was a penny.
Yeah, well, right now I'm just so right now I just traded within 0.08 of a penny, and 0.08 of a penny just made me, in the few minutes that we took that trade, I made 400, an additional 365, and then 64. So. So that was a 50,000, a 2,000, and a 48,000 coin buys. Now we can dub it down or ratchet it up, but now I've got all my money out. I got my money out at 43.3. So, and then look at this sell pressure that we're getting at 42.6. Like, right? So I mean, this is perfect. This is pushing us back down. We just made $400 or $500. Got all of our cash back out. We see this huge number here that's saying, good thing we got our cash out. I was saying pay attention here. I got my cash out here, and now I'm ready to buy this dip. Like at the end of this dip, this is going to be, I'm going to start setting my bags up. And so I'm just going to run through this with you guys instead of focusing on getting my bags done. I'm going to run through this with you if I was to like pay attention and be working this like as if I really wanted to work this good. I would be doing this. I would get out this weighted average calculator. I'd say I'm going to buy 100,000 coins. I'm going to do 10,000 here. I'm going to do 30,000 here. And I'm going to do 60,000 here. And I want to buy on the way down, so I'm going to buy. I would have set up to buy right about probably here-ish. Probably, I'd at 42, let's say we start, where did we start pushing up? Right about here? Okay, so we started pushing up right here. So we're going to buy at 42.80, and we're going to do one at 42.60, 42.64. So we're going to do one at 42.80.42, 0.4280. Let's see what that alarm is. Oh, look at that sell. Well, I already selling way before you, buddy. Okay, and then we're going to do 42.4264. Actually, we're going to just do 0.4265, probably make that easy. And then 0.42, and then we're going to come down here. How low do we think this thing can go? Probably 4255. Okay, 4255. Now I'm going to do this a little different. So I'm going to calculate this out. 42605, right? So we're just going to put our order in at that number. We're going to put market order buy. We're going to buy 0.4265. Continue. We're going to just buy 100,000 coins at that. And we're going to see if we can hit that.
Man, this sounds so unreal. It's unbelievable. It's just awesome.
So we're 427, 427, 426. Boy, it's already dipping back up. I probably won't hit that. So I'm just gonna have to wait to the next one, or let me set a little bit different order. But normally I would set my bags up. I would have had this already figured out. I would have set these bags up, and then when the price dipped just now, I would have probably filled all those up. I definitely would have filled these two up.
So what was the difference between this and you waiting for it to go up just like a little bit beneath what you have currently, and then just wait for it to go down a little bit? What would be the difference between this and that?
So here's the difference, right? So the difference is if I set my bags up to buy, and I know that I'm not going to get my bags lower than 42.47. Like this is our little 30-minute trading window. We're kind of in here, and unless we see some kind of massive, overhauling, it's kind of where we're going to be for a little bit. We barely busted up above here, and we've barely broke down through here. So what I'm doing here, and this is a really small scale, because this is a tiny window, this is fast candles, is if we wanted to make this a little bit more easier to figure out, we go to these faster charts. What I'm doing is I'm buying like this. I'm buying here, 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 here possibly. And when I'm buying like that, I'm doing them at these numbers, this number, this number, and this number. And this is the price I paid for all of my coins, 0.42605. So even though we're at 4287, like right here or whatever, 78, 42707, if I'm buying on the way down, then what's cool is I've already got all my stuff here ready to sell. So I can just start selling on the way up. Well, if I'm right here at 426 whatever, I'm down here, with my average cost, I can just start selling right here at 300s more, and I flip it. And I go, okay, this is going to become the new sell thing, but I'm going to add some to it. So I'm not going to sell anything for less than 42.90, right? So I'm now going to sell at 42.90, 0.4290, and then I'm just going to average this up, 4297, and then I might do 0.43, let's say 17, something like that. And so I'm at 42.605. Calculate that at 43.083. Well, I don't like those numbers, so I'm going to say 20. And now I'm at 43.1. And let's do this at 9.3. So calculate that, 43,104. So that right there is 5/100ths of a penny. So if I did that 100,000 at 5/100ths of a penny, I can do that trade and make $500 in this window, just like that, or this window, like this. And that's a little window, and that's like, I mean, that's really not that much. I mean, that's like right here, coming up to here, or 43.2. That's this window down to this window. Like, that's a little window to be making $500. You know, and so I don't necessarily, it doesn't have to be 500, it could be $50, it could be $5. You know, if you do this, you know, like this, if you do these little quick ones, you know, you may make 10, $20 maybe if you don't want to risk and gamble a ton when you're learning this. But you know what? Making 10 or $20, this is like, you know, 1832 or whatever this time is right here. I mean, these are 15-second candles. Like, let's see, you know, right here, you're making this like 5 minutes. You can make 10 to $500. You know, I mean, I just made $800 with you guys, and I mean, how long were we talking about this stuff for? Not very long.
Jed, I'm only working with 3,900 coins.
Well, let's take 3,900 coins. Let's work with 900 coins. Let's do 900 and see what we can turn 900 coins into if we were like just working these numbers here, right? So if we had, or we can take 30, let's just do 1,900 coins, okay? Let's do 1,900 coins. And do you have the coins now, or do you have the cash?
Well, I have 3,987 coins,
okay.
And I'm at $1,700 into it.
Okay, so you got 39s. Okay, but let's just do the coins, because at the end of the day, it really just matters how many coins you have. Okay, because the more coins, the better. So let's pretend that you own the 3,900 coins, and we're gonna play with 1,900 coins of your coins for right now. And we're gonna say that you're gonna sell 1,900 coins, and you're gonna start selling them at this price here, and you're gonna do, let's say, the first 300 here. And then you're going to do, let's say, another 500 here. Or let's just say 600 here to make it easy. And then we're going to do 1,000. Right?
I'm unable to actually watch,
so we're buying 300 coins at 0.4293. We're buying 600 coins at 0.4, or we're selling. We're selling 300 coins at 0.4293. 600 coins at 0.4297, and 1,000 coins at 0.432, giving your 1,900 coins the total of 43 cents that you sold them for. Okay, so we calculate that out, and we come over here to our handy dandy calculator, and we say we're going to sell 1,900 coins. And we could actually figure each one of these out and let you know exactly, but we're just going to do the weighted average. And we're selling those at 0.43084. And then you got 818.56, right? And you said you had 1,700-ish into them, so you have, your bag must be sitting a little higher than 40-some cents. So you have $818 to work with right there. And here's what we do. We come over here and we say, if we want to make 500ths, just make 500ths, right? We sold them at 43 cents. Now we're going to go buy them. And we're going to buy them on the way down, and we're going to buy them. We're going to buy these exact things back, except for instead of buying the coins, we're going to spend the money, okay, at the end. So we're going to buy the first 300 coins at, like, let's say 42. Our least expensive price was 42. I can't remember what that was, but we're going to say we're going to buy these at 427. And then we're going to buy these guys at 425. And we're going to buy these guys at 421. Or let's say 3.
Are you sharing your screen, Chad?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So
how do I find it?
It's under Chad's charts. It's just 7pinesTrading.
Awesome, thank you.
So if you guys go to there and you calculate this out, now you're selling those, or you're buying all those 1,900 coins back at 0.42 or 4242. Okay, so here's what we're doing though. Instead of setting this buy bag up, we're going to just buy these 1,900 coins at this price. We're going to buy them at 0.42426. Okay, so we're going to get these coins back, and we're going to go at $818 divided by 0.42426. We're just going to run it all out. You just now got 1,928 coins for your little quick scalp. So you just were able to put 28 coins into your basket. And you made a whopping $12 in that quick little time. In coins. You made $12 in coins. Do that 10 times a day, and you now have 280 more coins. So you would and you'd probably have close to 300 coins if you did it 10 times a day, because you'd amass more coins each time you did it. And that was us just playing with half of your bag. That was us playing with half of your bag. You can double it if we played with your whole bag. So now you would be adding that 300 coins in 10 trades. You'd now have 4,200 coins to play with, and giving you a new market value at the current value of 0.43 cents, let's say, giving you $1,806, raising your equity at the lower price point, and giving you more coins in your bag, so that when you go back to 1,500 or 55 cents, you now have 4,200 coins. And you'd be able to sell at $23.10, taking your $1,700 investment to $23.10 by not sitting around and waiting for it to hit 55 cents again.
Thank you.
So
question.
There you go. Yes, sir.
Let's say, doing what you're doing, the price drops down even further after you bought in. Like, how much dry powder, or is there a percentage of the dry powder that you just don't spend, to, I guess, be able to keep playing?
Okay, so I kind of do mine in waves. If the price is really volatile, and and I'm seeing some heavy unreliability. So I'm seeing that this thing's been pretty reliable over the last hour. Right? I mean, look at where we've been for almost an hour. I mean, we're just dancing in this penny range. Okay? This has been, actually, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 reliable trades that we could have made in this hour. So even if those were only $10 trades, that's $40 an hour. I mean, not a lot of people make $40 an hour. Some people make more than that. It just depends on, what your normal day job is. But for me, I do this between 5 and 7 in the morning. And then I do this between, I don't know, usually about this time and dinner time. I've kind of got a little vacation here that I can kind of work within for the next little bit. But I then get back on after dinner and do this from let's say 8:30 or 9 to about 11 before I go to bed. And then, I do okay. I bought into Doge at 0.008 cents back in January 3rd. And I have been at the top of my game. I was at 172,000 coins. And now I can buy at any given price. I could probably buy and have about 120,000 coins at whatever price we're at, without doing much. Sure. That 50,000 coins that I've got lost in these last 2 massive dips. Yes, sir.
I love you.
Thank you, man. That's so nice. Appreciate that.
Aww.
I really appreciate you guys being so kind, man. I really do. This is.
I definitely would like to get more in depth with
how you set up your stuff, but we can do that at another time.
Well, so one of the things that I look at doing, and I'm looking at doing sooner than later, is moving everything over to Binance. Because Robinhood, even though I really don't have that much bad to say about Robinhood, I have been frustrated at times, but I always think about how easy it is at the push of a button, just right by my thumb, boom, boom, boom. I could be laying in bed being like, yeah, I don't care, just trade, done. Binance is a lot quicker and more accurate. I do enjoy that about Binance, but
Can I ask you this?
Yeah.
All right, so I've been trying to set up my limits on Webull. Okay, and I'm just playing with it because I'm not really going to use Webull for very long. And I've noticed it's not very accurate. How accurate is Binance when you're setting your limits?
A pinpoint.
Okay, because my limits have even been passed up and never taken care of.
Let's go play on Binance for a little bit. I don't know if there's anything private on here I shouldn't let you guys see. Probably not, but oh well. Yeah, let's play with Binance for a minute, right? So here we go. I bought some coins on Binance for $39.80. And if I wanted to sell those right now at $42.97, 43 cents or whatever, I would come over here and I would type in whatever the price action is. Let's just do it really tight, right? 4304, right? Let's try that. 4304. And it just dropped to 42.95, 98. So let's see what we're going to do. I'm just going to put a 43 flat. Let's see what happens. But I always like to kind of push it out one. So we'll just do 4301. And then I sell all my Doge, right? 10,889 coins for this much. Let's hit sell. Limit created, partially filled, partially filled, partially filled, done. And I sold them all. And that's why Binance is better than Robinhood.
So you're using Binance, right?
Yeah, I mean, like Robinhood would not have been like that. I would be punching my numbers down. In fact, if I tried to sell right on Robinhood right now, but I don't have it, I have all my stuff in coin and powder now. But if I was to try to let's just buy one coin. We're gonna buy one Doge in here, and oh, you know what's interesting? Hold on. My bag just filled. My bag filled. Remember that bag we put down at 42 whatever? What was that bag at? 42 3. So 42.3. We just got a bag to fill at Robinhood. So that filled, and now I have I've got 100,000 coins in there. Let's just make a little quick rip profit on that. Well, it'll be 42. So that's 300ths of a penny. That's $300. It is pushing down. Let's go look at the charts just to see what we should do. That's pushing pretty hard. I look over here then at this, and I say, okay, well, where's the sells at? Let's see what the book looks like. See, the book is pretty thin. I mean, the book's thin all the way here to 43, 41. The book's pretty thin. The book's thin here on this side too, so there's really not. This volume's minimal. So these are the tickers. I see it getting pushed down a little bit, but this isn't just raw. This isn't going to be horrible. So I'm not gonna sit there. I might actually take this opportunity to go buy my Binance back. Let's do this. Let's go buy my Binance back here. And that's
now when the volume is low and the price is dropping like that, and the volume is low, does that mean it's going to go up a lot easier?
It could. And so let's say that I just want to watch that candle. Let's say that we wanted to, buy, and well, boy, the price is not really going to get pushed down, is it? It's going back to 43 quick. So there's no point in really buying yet. I might just set a limit buy, up here, and I might say let's buy at let's buy this thing at 42. Let's just set it up to buy at 42.5. If it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't really care. Let's just buy 100%. Now we're getting it. So I just sold 10,000 coins, and now I'm buying and getting, or 10,000. I can't remember the number, but maybe it was 800 coins. Now I'm getting 200 more coins, and for the same price, and that was just like in a few minutes of time. Let's say that we are going to hit that. So I'm just going to hit this, and this won't go through right away. So this creates this order, and it comes over here, and it's just going to sit here, you know. And so I'm just gonna let that happen, and then that's maybe going to happen, maybe not, because I'm going to wait till this pushes up a little bit higher for me to sell the stuff that I filled my bag. Remember when we were doing this cost average down? That cost average down, that bag, I placed that. I started talking to you guys and got sidetracked. That bag filled somewhere. Don't know where it filled, but it filled. And then here we have this push up. It would have been nice to just sell that bag there because I would have made $500. But yeah, if you think about this in hundredths of a penny and 100,000 coins, you could be making on 300. You can be making $300 every time this goes up and down 300ths of a penny.
Well, because see, even Ark was talking about it because he's playing with like a massive amount of coins, and I think you might have been part of that conversation because I think you told him like, "What if I loaned you another $1 million?" And he said he made an enormous amount in just a fraction of time.
Yeah, so you can make good money doing this. You know, I'm not really focused as much on my bankroll as I am helping this community learn how to make theirs go. And, you know, here's the way I see that. If I can, like, help you guys do well at this, then there's more people that believe in the same coin that I believe in doing well with it. You know, and then that just means that we have a little bit stronger power, you know, over time, you know, with the coin, and maybe taking that power away from the whales and the people that, you know, want to manipulate it.
So what are you, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, go ahead, man.
Are you looking at the candles? Or are you looking at the NS?
I'm looking at everything. So, you know, so I really, you know, if I'm really when I'm really focused at this, I'm on the 15-minute chart. Okay, the 15-minute chart is going to be, and I'm doing two of these suckers, maybe 3 of them every day or 2 days. You know, or every day I'm doing 2 to 3. I would have bought here this morning, at whatever time this was, at noon, 12:15. I would have bought here. I would have came in here and bought at this price. I would have spent $44.67, and I would have sold right here at $47.058, and that would have been 400ths of a penny, and that would have been my one trade. I would have bought here at this point, and I'd still be holding. And I would have bought in at 30, like I did, like that 39.80. Like that's where I bought in. I'd probably still be holding, but I was playing around with you guys, so we're learning some stuff, you know, we're having fun.
So I have a quick question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So on TradingView, so yours is different from the one that I have. Did you buy your TradingView or what?
Yeah, I did. I bought my TradingView, and I got it on sale too. So I did the trial. I got an email like 3 days later for 60% off for a year, and so I just bought a year at the premium price, and I saved about $700 or $800. So I only paid $200 for a year of premium TradingView, and then I've spent $400 on this tool, this guy here that does these numbers here. And worth every penny.
Well, yeah. See, that's what I was going to ask with the numbers. So that's something different.
So yeah, well, you can get these for free. This is called Market Cipher B. You know, you can go get this for free. You get these in the F of X under Public Library, and you just type Market, and then Market Cipher B with buy and sell from Falcon Coin. That's the one you'd get. That guy. And then you just type this bulls, and then bulls versus bears. Bears like this guy here, and I use this guy, the Gunzo one, and those are the two that are the free versions of what those other two things do. But so I'm looking at a lot of things. So let's talk about RSI because somebody brought that up in the YouTube channel, and let's explain to you guys what that means. Chad, do you sell 100% of portions when you go in all in and out? Sometimes I do. Yeah. Big Dog Niner, are you a 49er fan? Is that what Big Dog Niner means? So I'm a 49er fan, so just got to tell everybody that. I mean, not been always proud of them, definitely not during the Kaepernick years, but like let's see here.
I'm a Cowboys fan.
I like the boys. I've been I kind of like that Dak Prescott and Tony Pollard had a lot of promise. I mean, I was liking him too. I don't hate the boys, even though I should because all Niner fans hate the boys, but I don't hate them.
Hey, Chad.
Yes, ma'am.
So, is there a way that you could set up like a YouTube tutorial that would show us how to set up all our indicators?
Yeah, I could actually do that. Shoot, you betcha. In fact, I could walk you through how I did all of these colors and these indicators and how I changed everything and this whole entire thing. So it's easier for me to read when it's bright. It jumps out at me and it's like, okay, it's bright. I know, it's easier to. I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of. I like nice colors. I don't like. Sometimes it get dredgy and dull, and I mean, I want it to be like pop and be like, yeah, it's okay. This sucks. It's getting bright red, and yeah, this is awesome. It's bright green. Funny enough is my favorite color is blue, and I don't have hardly any blue on here, other than these waves. We can definitely do that. We can walk you through so you can come into here and you can mess with all of these settings, like all of this, and I turn it all on, I've got it all going, and then you can change your inputs. You can do this, so you can use the current chart resolution, use different time frame, uncheck the box above, so you can use the current chart resolution, and you can do it on the 15-minute. And you could or you can just check this and do whatever the chart is that's selected. Overbought at 60, so I like my overbought level to be a little bit higher. Maybe look at that. Yes, sir.
I got a question. For example, like myself, I got a couple bags that are at the 50 range still. Let's say I have a couple at 50 and some at the low 40s. How would I set that up? Would that still work with the weighted average and all that stuff?
So what do you want? Say that again.
So let's say some of my bags are higher, like in the 50 range. I got 2 at 51, 1 at 52, and then I got 2 more bags at 42 and 1 at 43.
So okay, can you tell me your numbers of your bags? So give me your bag numbers.
Yeah, let me give it to you right now.
Give me the coin total and the price that they're at.
Okay, I got 1,146 coins. I'm gonna start from
okay, and what's that bag at?
1,146 coins at 0.435. Okay, and then I got 1,083 Doge coins at 0.41.
When you say 0.41, are you at 41 cents?
Yeah, 41 cents.
And how many coins was that?
1,083.
Okay.
And then I got 198 coins at 0.50. I got another 376 coins at 0.53.
Are you watching my YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
And I got 952 Doge coins at 0.522.
Okay. So here's what you do. Or what, you don't have to do this. It's, again, not financial advice.
Yes.
Okay, calculate this out. So you have a total of 3,755 coins, and your average price that you paid for those coins is 0.46227,963. So right now, if you wanted out of all of those bags, and you wanted your bags at the current market price, you could sell everything at the next rip. Let's say the next rip is this 0.433 whatever, and we're gonna dumb this down really quick into these. Oh, look at this! So we're gonna like get ready. We're gonna dump that Robinhood bag here, and we're gonna. Wow. Okay, there we go. Market order 0.43. 2, 5. Actually, I'm just going to go 2, and we're going to hit sell all the Doge. And boom. Okay, let's see what happens when we sell all the Doge there. Okay, so I bought that bag at $42,894, and I just sold it for $43,218. So I made $500 on that, whatever time frame that was, and now it's pushing back down.
Like 8 minutes.
Yep. So,
is that another bag you're talking about, or my bag now?
No, your bag. I'm telling you. So here's what we do with your bag, right? So with your bag, it's simple. You could sell your entire bag right here at $43.25. You sell that entire bag at $43.25. Okay, and now
even though the weighted is at 46.
Sure, because here's the thing. Okay. You're gonna sell that whole bag at the highest point that we're at currently.
Okay.
And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna buy back, and you're not gonna do this advised by me. But this is not financial advice. This is just entertainment.
Of course.
You're going to buy back your new bag at a realistic price that we've been paying in the last, let's just say a realistic price that we've been paying on the low in the last, now I wouldn't do this right away because we're having some candles light off, and I would pay attention to when would be really the good time. So we just sold our bag and having this thing light up like a rocket, so now we're kind of in trouble. But that's okay. I don't really care. We got that other bag at Binance. We'll ride that one up, and then we'll see what we're going to do on this next one. So here's an interesting thing. So let's say we just want to make money, and we see this thing going up quite a bit rapidly, as we speak. So we go down to these lower second charts, and we see, okay, maybe it's going to peter out. Maybe it was going to rocket up, but it may not. Maybe the peter out point is the time to buy. So, you know what, we do have some hefty profits in this, so let's just look at this peter out point at 0.4375, and we could hit a market limit order at 0.4375, and we could say, okay, can we buy at that price realistically? 7.5, yeah, we possibly can, but it's pushing back down, so, okay, look, we don't have to even spend that much. So we could wait it out, and you know what, it's not even going to probably rocket up, but if it does, well, let's just wait. Now we've got some high pressure, so let's just wait. Let's see if it goes down a little bit. We're going to buy this dip, because we're going to see if what we're going to catch the next round on. For your bag, though, you could have just sold it right here at $43.85, and if you bought, at $43.85, let's just run a calculation real quick so you can see what this is going to do, right? So if you sold your bag, you have a total. What was your coins again? Your total of coins are 37.55. Okay, so your total coins are 37.55. And we're selling those coins at 0.43. It just was at 75, right? 4375. Okay, so that's going to equal 1,642.81. Okay? And then we're going to buy that bag back, and I'm just going to pretend that we're going to be able to buy it. But we're going to buy that bag back at what we can buy it back at this market rate. Let's say we get to here. You're going to set your buy limit somewhere, somewhere realistic. But let's say we just do it in the conundrum of speed. So 4,352. Okay? So that's what you're buying your bags back at. So divide that by 0.4352. So now you took your 37.55, you added 25 more coins to your bag, and is 0.43. So you're right at the current market price, and you got 25 more coins.
Alright.
So you kind of look at it like you're amassing coins, and then you're with your 25 more coins. Let's go back to this, your weighted average calculator. You're at 46 cents, 46.22. If you get 25 more coins, sorry about that, guys, 0.25, 25 or 30, you have 37, what was that we were saying earlier? You had 25 more coins from 35.55? 37.55, and 25 more than that was what? 70. So 37.70. Or no, it's 3780. It would be 25 more coins. Okay, so there's your, and then times 0.4622. So now your new bag's worth 1747 because you got 25 more coins. Or you could just do it like this: 0.25, or you could just do 25 times 0.466, whatever your current bag price is. So 1165 you'd make just by dumping your bag and getting that extra coin. And that you just bought that at 300ths of a coin, or 400ths of a penny less than what you sold it for. That's just realistic doing this Speedy Gonzalez style. Now, if you'd wait a little bit, you'd be doing a lot better. So, if you just basically held what I do is I wait to see, when am I going to be at a peak? It looks like we're going to come get you pretty soon. I mean,
Yeah, so you can ratchet up your average, but you can also ratchet it down by not playing.
yeah, you don't have to play at all. You can just wait, and we'll come get you. Like we're not very far from coming to get you.
Sweet.
The difference
Well,
in
see, like me, I've lost some money, and I want to regain that before we get back to that point of where I was.
Right, and so if you've lost some money and you want to regain that, here's the nuts and bolts of all of this, guys. Even if you make that money back, even if you make the coins back, okay, the only difference between scalping while you're waiting and not scalping while you're waiting is the amount of money you made in your scalps, and the coin accumulation is just going to mean that when we actually come back to pick you up, your bag is worth more money than it would have been if you just waited. But you do risk losing coins. You do risk, not making the money. You do risk getting into a bad trade. You do risk, there's a lot of risks. There's a lot of reasons why people just wait it out. One of the main reasons people wait it out is this. If I pull all my money out of my bags overnight and I sell when the market's just petered and crapped like this all day, if I don't build my income back up to like $50,000, let's say, then in the morning I wake up and the price of the penny or coins at 50 cents. I can't even buy back my 100,000 coins at that point. So now I've got to buy back as many coins as I can at that point, and then play this game all over again just to try to get back to my 100,000 coins. So that is one of the downfalls. But the other plus is, if the coin tanked overnight, I could wake up in the morning and get the coins on sale. And so I could buy way more coin than I was able to before. So you could just accumulate more and more coin. On Binance, I started out on Binance with $1,000. I then put in another 4,000, so I had 5,000 total on Binance. I've pulled out $3,000 in Binance to go play with some other coins, so I pulled out $3,000. So I turned that $2,000 that I have on Binance now to almost $5,000 just doing little deals here and there. I mean, I don't do very many of them, but just like 20 or 30 of those trades, and I've got $2,000 more in my Binance account. And I haven't been working with big dollar volumes. It's not like I've got extra money in there to, where I can go, oh yeah, let me go trade this and make some extra cash. So.
Hey, quick question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So based on what you were saying, based on the risks, would you say it is realistic for us to, instead of selling everything out overnight or just keeping everything in, and having the risk of it dropping down or, missing out on it going up, would it be best to say that maybe we keep half in coin and half in dry powder?
Yeah, I think that's probably a wise way to do it. Here's the thing that happens, though. No matter how you look at it, if you have half in dry powder and half in coin, eventually you've got no dry powder and all coin. Or vice versa, eventually you have all dry powder and no coin. So
sounds like the dogs either got out or I don't know. It's a free way to put them in there.
Right.
Barked money, Caitlin let them out.
If I was a betting man on this coin, I would say that over the next hour
Caitlin!
or more.
Were they barking?
Sir?
Hey,
Keep it down.
when you're talking to your family. I do that too. It's kind of awkward when you realize what you've just done. But can you hear us, sir?
The guy yelling for the dog. Anyways,
yeah, I talk to my wife sometimes, and I push the button.
well, I guess yeah. So I was doing these test videos, like no joke. I was literally like not even streaming. I hadn't even put anything on YouTube. I didn't even have a YouTube channel set up yet. Well, the streaming software saved those videos, right? And some of them were literally, but one of them I answered a call and made a payment to Home Depot with my credit card.
Oh, great!
And no joke. When my channel went live, all those live streams pumped into my channel, and like I had a lady call. I had like 25 people, but one lady like emailed me or like found me or something. It found my email address and emailed me and like warned me and said, "Go pull your videos down. You're putting your credit card." I had to go figure out which one it was, and it was literally like this 17-second video that was like, what the heck? I mean, I didn't even like stream it. I didn't record it. I didn't anything. I don't even know how it got in there.
Did you call the bank and change the card?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, but you know what? I gotta say thank you, YouTube, for people listening that were honest or whatever.
I'm telling you, people look out for people.
You know, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would like to get my 1,000 subscribers. So I only have 160 viewers, but I'll bet you the reason why that is because I'm not in the main crypto channel. And when I'm in the main crypto channel, they are really good about getting people to come over and watch the video or watch my stuff go on. I will come back here and stream live again a little bit later this evening and answer a lot more of your guys' questions. For the time being, I see that over the next hour or so, we are going to see a rise in this coin. So no matter what, it's a good time to buy, and it's a good time to buy and watch it go up. So if that's kind of the mood that you're in, I would say that, you know, buy the dip, and it will rip at some point. But, you know, right now it's looking kind of like it may go parabolic at some moment. But it's definitely going to look good for the next little bit of everything's looking good. Other than the RSI down here on the 1 minute is a little bit high. If you go back out a little bit, look at your RSI is perfect on the 5 minute chart. I mean, we're just sitting pretty. Look at this nice beautiful cross right here. Look at that thing. That thing's beautiful. And then this green bubble that happened right before that beautiful cross. The VWAP that's crossing over right here. It's a VWAP that's staying up above the 100 mark. The rising wave. Like this literally is going to be a good next little bit. Unless something comes that I don't know about. Yes, sir.
So, I had seen another video that was talking about the RSI, and that guy was saying that, you know, you want to be above 50, and then he said that if it's above the 70% mark, that it's booming, and you should definitely keep what you got there.
Who was this video, and who was saying that?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you what the dude's name was. It was just a video I came across, and I've been trying to decipher the RSI since then.
Okay, so let me say this. I would say that I don't want to explain this to you. Okay, so what he's saying is technically kind of true, but to use it in a term of yes, this is definitely the case. I would say that you know, it's not 100% accurate. So the RSI you want to watch. I usually watch the RSI like that. I don't want to say this. I watch the RSI like that when I'm looking to sell. So if I'm looking at a huge rise, right, and I see this like just astronomical like takeoff, right, and we're gonna see it, right. I guarantee you, it's gonna start going parabolic here any minute. When you see the RSI this high, we're at 90.3. That has to like slow down at some point, and if it's not, it's only because it's going parabolic. You know, and when it's going parabolic, there's nothing it's going to do. It's going to stay up there regardless. Now, you can come down here to the 1 second, and it will slow down a little bit. See how it's already slowing down up here? It's going to slow down to dip this back down. But, you know, bump it up a little bit, and this thing's on the rise, like 45.05. I mean, it's got a lot of buy pressure. I mean, look at all the buy orders at 45.05. But you know, you back out to the 1 minute, and you're really high on the 1 minute. You know but it's gonna peter down a little bit. And but yeah, you really want it to be between 80 and 50. Like that's really the ideal. You kind of want it to hover in here and like just soar in this upper trend line. And then the RSI is in a lot of control of the VWAP. And so when I always say that if the VWAP is crossing over the midline, that's always a good point. So like when the VWAP's in an uptrend, crossing over the midline, that's a good point to buy in. Look at where I say so just looking at this chart, looking at where the VWAP's crossing over, coming down here and looking at this chart where it's bouncing off, the RSI is bouncing off the 50 line. I would say this would be a good buy point based on this right here. And look at where it was. I mean, it was just a phenomenal spot to buy. And then, like, where the VWAP is dipping down under here, well, it's a little bit of a sell, but it comes right back up and bounces back up. So it's like, okay, well, even though we sold, buy back in right quick. Because that's really the ideal spot right there. But look at this MACD. So the MACD had this beautiful cross back here at this point in time, and then the MACD had this nice cross here. The RSI is a little bit high at this moment, but we're probably going to be on a rising trend here for a little bit, just because of how good this chart's looking. And even though the RSI is a little high, that's just kind of my indicator to sell. Yes, Haley? Yeah, what's up?
Can I speak, Chad?
Yeah, call me when you get there. Okay, call me. Okay, bye. Well, then have a friend. Okay. All right. Okay, so yeah, I would say that, I mean, it's going to peter down. It's looking like it's slowing down a little bit, and it may slow down and regroup itself. Let this, dip back down in here, and it might take back off again. But let's look at some of these higher minute charts. I mean, look at these candles. These are nice, big, giant green candles. They're the kind of candles we just love to see, and they're coming for these old resistance lines or old support lines. But when everybody was arguing about 37 cents, oh, it's going to 37 cents, it's going to tank, right? I'll tell you that it lasted like 3, 6. I mean, it literally lasted less than 10 minutes, and it was really more of like a 6-minute time frame that we really would have had the opportunity to try to even buy in that window. And it was very difficult. I couldn't even buy in it, and I was trying. So, it's kind of, we're getting some, like leveling out here. Some leveling out at 45.23. So I think we did buy some stuff on Binance, didn't we? Let's go see where we're at on that. So we did buy some stuff on Binance. We bought at 0.425. If we were to sell, we could sell at 0.4498. And or we can just go 448. Let's just go 448 for right now. We can sell all the Doge. Oh wait, we didn't buy Doge. We decided not to buy it yet. Oh, we did. We put an order in, it never hit. So we have to cancel that. Too bad that didn't work out, because this would have been a nice little rise to be in. But oh well, like you win some, you lose some. You just gotta kind of pick up your feet and go back to the drawing board. But yeah, we're gonna have a nice little pickup here for a little bit. I mean, and we're gonna have some resistance here at this new resistance line of 44, 45, somewhere in there. I'm just gonna put it at 45. So this is our new resistance line, and we're gonna make that color. Let's see, we make resistance the color of purple. Well, there you go, guys. Well, hey, I got to grab some phone calls and stop streaming for a little bit, but I will be back. I will be restreaming, and I will let you guys all know it'll be later tonight, probably between the hours of 9 and 11. So I will, if you guys have any other questions, throw them in the chat. I'll let you guys know. Subscribe to my channel, but I definitely would love to see you guys a little bit more, and we'll teach you some more stuff a little bit later.
Thanks, Chad.
Thank you, Chad.
Have a good day, guys.
Thank you, Chad.
Okay, so just to know, I'm not giving financial advice, but I say that every time. I think I put that in the description, but I maybe need to put it somewhere else. Let me know if I didn't put that in the description. But thanks for the kind words, guys. I'm at Pacific Standard Time for anybody that wants to know. If you guys have any more questions, just save them, and I will be back. And like I said, it'll probably be between 9 and 11.
Hey, quick,
I just want to say thank you for the $30 you made me.
Oh, right on. Well, there you go. $30. That's still $30. I'm going to end the stream, but I'll still answer questions in the Discord. All right.
Hey, Chad, one thing
maybe $500 just by